Good evening all from a GMT time, of course. Getting my tea was most important, so I'm just getting the comments up, guys. Because again, GMT and I'm not even there yet. Let's get my perch here, because last time I didn't even... Hope people are keeping it okay. Serious errors occurred apparently. YouTube is taking its time, of course. You just bear with me, guys. Because even our live isn't showing up on here. Well, the live's showing up for you guys. Obviously, I am not at the comments just yet, so bear with me, please. This iPad might need a restart. Oh, it's not showing me all the comments. My first one is so damn the usual suspect officer, I mean Mr. Wolf. Have I not got all the comments showing?
No.
Do you want me to come there for a second?
Haunted Halloween's the first one.
Yeah, I'm going to need that for a second because for some
Let's
reason...
take that and I'll restart this.
Okay. For some reason the iPad isn't showing everyone. So, we have Haunted Halloween. Jake, very good evening. What did you mean, Aaron, there, darling? Mav, very good evening. Sorted. There. Sorted. Secret Anorak Phil, hiya. Sodor Dan. No, but what I made is in that quarter of the screen.
Yeah, I couldn't work out what he
couldn't
meant.
figure that out. Quarter of the screen.
Something he made.
I don't know what the picture is now. In case it's something I moved. So it's not the green round thing then. Ron Summerrill, you alright, my love? Nope, not that tree, the stone doorway, the turquoise car. Everyone's guessing now. The skateboard ramp.
Was that
Grace built the stone gate.
Was that in it?
Possibly. Might have been. Because he's actually said Grace... He said Grace built the stone gateway. Getting closer though. It's a close secret. Ivo, very good evening. The black thing with the red wires. Terraced house. No, that was the one that we got donated actually. So not the car either. I don't know where there's a car. There isn't a car anywhere. What car am I having? Not just me. If it is Anorak, I was going to dare say that anyone but Grace built a Metcalf kit on this layout. Actually, we have a store that you would have seen on earlier episodes that we got donated, and like we said, some of them aren't in the best condition, so we're going to try and fix them up, or over time replace the kits with new, and then maybe pass those ones on ourselves. So I suppose there is a few on the layout at the moment that I haven't made. That gold thing. Gold thing?
The gold.
There's the tub of glue. I'm liking this guessing game. Not the gold spray tin, no. I thought
we
that
got
was
43 in already.
Jesus. I thought that was a coffee giveaway. So you guys are having a chat with me back under the turquoise car. Mav, it's for water PVA mixture. Don't know why I thought paint.
Swap.
Oh, is it showing them all now?
Yeah. I presume so.
I hope so. Let's see if I can get back to where I was then. Oh, that gold thing. So I've got some. I thought that was a coffee jar with a lid. The one with the glue is, yes, a coffee jar with a lid. That is nice spot there, Mav. So Ron Martin, very good evening, darling. Paul, have I said good evening as well? Ron has been here before, Paul. He's actually a member as well. Mentioned but not described properly. Secret but not the embankment. Can you get this picture up? I want to figure out what this is.
No, it's... He's given us a clue.
He's given us a clue.
Yeah.
What is the clue?
It's that way.
isn't it?
That's where I was. No, I'm still lost. I am still lost.
I'm talking about this. No.
Did he suggest that you use that earlier?
No, we were using that to prop the thing up, weren't we?
I'm lost. So, yes, I'm getting lost here. Kevin Bradley, very good evening, darling. Nice to see you. The Upside Down Tunnel. What's new? Late again. Exactly, Mum. Would you have me any other way? I'll be late for my own funeral, and I need to make sure if anyone's still alive when I die, you make me late to my own funeral. Knockers Lane. Back in 10 minutes. Need the iPad to download sound profile for Trans-European Express Local. See you all in 10. Nice one. Probably back by now, isn't he? Could you please tell your son to get off, Grace? We're all waiting for her down here. No, Maria is my mum.
And Ron isn't new. Ron's one of our patrons, isn't he?
Members.
Members.
Yeah.
No, patron.
Sorry?
Ron's a patron, isn't he?
No, Ron Martin.
Yeah.
Is he a patron as well? He's a member as well because he's got the little
Oh, he's a member. Oh, okay,
yes.
he's a member, sorry.
Sorry, don't chat too much. Just enjoy the banter and the building. Ron, not a problem, darling. I know you usually pop in, you usually say hello to us, which is absolutely lovely. And as I said, you know, I know we have our stalkers, our little watchers, so it's not a problem. But I'm glad we've got so many in the chat because obviously tonight is the giveaway. That will be coming up shortly. I just need to catch up with the comments. So bear with me, and if people can hit that like button, please. We'll go Robin. So if they want the thing you think was what you made, is what I made. The only turquoise thing I can think of is that. Is the...
No.
But it's turquoise.
Oh.
Was it in the picture somehow?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Maria, would you like a change? It's O-Gauge model, Snowdon
Oh,
Mountain, right?
Yeah.
So we figured out, we have figured it out. Stephen B, hiya, sweetheart. Jerry, very good evening. Is this a private party or can any riffraff join? We love all the riffraff. Tom Couples, hiya, sweetheart. You're on a bit earlier than you usually managed to get in. Barnabas Junction, very good evening, Jason. Stephen Cameron. See, we've got so many Stevens here, it's hard to catch. We've got so many of the same names. Possibly starting a new 009 diorama this evening. Oh, lovely, Ron. So you're going to be listening in, darling. And so, I've come to a riff-raff. You'll fit right in, exactly. Brian, I've just seen your message, darling, as well. Rob's just nipped out for a minute. New Durham Junction. Good evening, Craig, Mr. Weeper. Or Weeper, Reaper. Can I just be like Jonathan Wass and just get away with it? Ivo, very good evening. Timber. Hello, all you riffraffs. So we all riffraff now. We're going by that. We always say when people come on our ambulance, actually, are you a troublemaker? And then they're not sure how to answer it. Some are straight away like, yes. And some are like, is this a trick question? We're like, no, we like troublemakers on the ambulance. They fit right in if they are. So, I'm just checking anyone else. What a storm it was here in the northwest, northeast. Yeah, we had it awful here, but Scotland got it the worst, I believe. Christopher Evans, good evening. Hope you both are okay. Looking for another evening with you. Did you add Christopher Evans to the list? I don't think you've added all.
Pardon?
Why did you come in the house and talk to me?
That's right.
Why?
So we've got Dan 3D printing that I sent you to inspire you for your 3D printing. Yeah, sorry, I was like lost, like what is it? And then turquoise, I was thinking, is it, isn't it? But it was lower down, so I must have got it in the shop. So yeah, that is what it was. Yeah, sorry, Rob. Have you added that name to the list? There's a couple here that I'm not sure if you've added because they're not channel names. You've got Stephen B, haven't you? But have you got... You've got Ivo as well, haven't you?
I'll double check them both now.
Christopher Evans. I'd say just through this chat, isn't it? Trevor VEAIL, very good evening, sweetheart. You're painting a churchyard. We've already done my painting. We've got a bit more to go on with that one now. So, create my scene a bit more. Switching device away from keyboard. Just checking. Digger, hi buddy. We've not seen you in a little while. I hope you're keeping okay.
MIA.
I was going to say, Digger hasn't been. I've seen in other chats that could just be the timing, isn't it?
Is it Banzen?
Sorry.
Ivo Banzen, isn't it?
Yes.
Who's the other one?
We've got two others. Just bear with, guys. I'm just making sure Rob gets a name in. You've got Stephen B, haven't you?
Yep.
Stephen Cameron.
I'm going to add that just in case. What, is that the channel name, is it?
Well, no, that's just their normal name because they're not channel names, are they? Some are people's names, so they're not on the list of mine.
Right, go on.
Tom Couples. It's like I'm shouting for bingo.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing what we're going through here, that's all. No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
That's
No,
what
I
I'm
know
saying.
they're not, I know.
When you said about the list, I was like, oh, you know, it's a few that are names. Trevor VEAIL, I've already said good evening, haven't I, darling? Barnabas Jason, how many tunnels are there on the layout? That's a good question. Because that's technically two, one entrance the other, because they're going to be closed off, aren't they? So 2, 3, 4.
Where? That's TMD, isn't it?
No,
3,
you've got the entrance
4,
that goes in the corner.
5, 6.
Yeah. So
6.
we've got 6, Jason. Unless that was a trick question. Ivo's back. Dillington Model Railway, very good evening. I haven't got your name. I am sorry, sweetheart. I have just gone, my name has gone from me. I will get there eventually, darling. I am sorry. I'm not sleeping well at the moment, so I think that's not helping. Helping Dillington is James. So hiya, James, darling. Because you and your grandson do the layout, don't you? So I think I've got it. I just forget names. There is 2 Rons in, and it's not do Ron. Oh, that was bad.
Right, so whilst Gracie's sorting it out, with regards to the giveaway, as most of you will know, it is, where the bloody hell is it? It's here. It is not, yeah, someone actually thought it was for the new,
You know I've not caught up with the comments yet.
the new DJI gimbal. It's not, it's for this one, which is a handheld and it takes your phone. What we've done over the past few days is taken a list that's covering, what was it, 3 weeks? The last 3 weeks, I think it is.
3.5, and then lives, isn't it?
3.5 weeks. The lives, Patreons and members have got extra counts. Yeah, that was it. No. Yes, so what we got was, sorry.
Would you like me
Go
to
on.
do it?
So we've got a list of 204 names, and we're using that, what the hell was it called? Wheel of Names website.
Yeah, because if we'd have done bingo, we would have been having a lot of balls in my room. And they'd have gone everywhere.
Dan's been here today, so that's why the conversation's already...
Yeah, my mind's already gone there today. Can I catch up with
go for
comments
it.
before we... So, Mav, I used to be a stalker, then I found out how much fun it was to wind Roberta up. Trevor, thank you, darling, for telling...
Roberto.
Yes. No, Roberta.
No, it's Roberto.
Roberta! There's an
call
A at the end of it.
I'll call Tracy.
There is an A at the end
I
of
don't
it.
care. I'll call Tracy and I'll get her to phone her mum.
Andrew Hamilton Smith, hi, darling. Have you got Andrews in as well? Hi, sorry, not being on here all week, been busy. Not a problem, darling. As I said, we know it's an open door. This is what I'm going through with Rob, because there are certain names of people that haven't been on the list, so we're getting them added.
Has he got a channel name?
No, this is what I'm saying. There was some.
Well, that's their channel names.
Yes, but they don't get written on the list.
No, I know.
So, Andrew Hamilton Smith.
So you didn't drag it out of alive?
No, you said the list on my book. I thought you'd already done the lives.
No, we've done the lives. Sorry, I'm confused.
I'm just making sure you're getting the last few that are like here today, that's all. Evening, Rob and Grace. You're both here, Mark and Lisa. Hiya, guys.
Yeah, got that.
Okay. That's what I mean, and there might just be the odd few that... Timber can no longer hide in the shadow. He is featured in so many Gets videos. The face has been revealed. Yes, they did. 3C people died. I don't know what that is. It's cold. The heating's come on. We've had it on a little bit, actually, Mum. Mainly in the evenings, but... So, right, I'm out of the loft now. Christopher's hobby blog. Either anyone in the UK who made a serious Flying Scotsman comparison video between the Marklin and the Hornby one yet? Not us. Who's talking about my house, says Jake. Dino, you okay, buddy? I found a new YouTuber who needs some stubs. Show potential. Let's get her to 40. What is the channel, Timber? Sticky V button, he's just said. Evening all. Sean, very good evening, darling. Jason, I know I'm never on camera now. I look terrible. Nah, you don't. I've seen a picture. David Watts, I shall put your name on the list. German accent. I read it there before you even got there. Don't worry, Rob. I feel fine with the second hand one. Sean started ripping my layout out this afternoon, and Ben with Alan from Dragon Junction all morning.
Sean Buckley.
No, Sean GWR.
Oh, I was going to say.
But Ben is Eagle Creek, isn't it? If I remember. And obviously Lord Owl. Not again, Sean. Oh, did I say? Who did I just say? I said Sean, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ewan is, as soon as the names come up, I remember, but if I'm talking about them, I'm always...
I thought Ewan was GWR.
Is Ewan GWR or Sean? This is the bit I always get. So, here comes the look. Rob and Grace, what's your thoughts on the winter scene at New Durham Junction and the hospital helipad? I love the winter scene, buddy. Did you not see our comments? As for the helipad...
And congrats on being mentioned by Metcalf.
Anybody want a jacket spud with beans and cheese while I'm doing mine? Yes, please. Timber Sif, that surf is that the naughty list. I'm definitely on Grace's. Yes, you are, Timber. Or Tim. You're down as Tim. Mav, Roberta.
Don't give a shit.
No, he has that from an old childhood thing. Must have snuck past the bouncers to get in, says Trevor VEAIL. And Stephen B. Welcome to Mechanic. Thank you, darling.
Dan.
What? Oh, Dan has gone on as well. Sorry, that was before the live. For some reason, it's not showing it. So thank you very much, Stephen B. and Dan as well. Because of that, you guys obviously do get an extra entry into this giveaway. Because they're now members. So you guys also that. Barnabas Junction Quest. So I think I'm almost there. Sean, that's me. So I did get it right. Ron, another one. Drew up. Hey gang. So could be a new Kathy Miller. Well, looks a bit like her anyway. So this one Timber Surf shared. Right. So anyway, guys. Obviously, yeah, like we said, we've hit 4,000 subscribers. We mentioned it ages ago.
Not doing it yet.
About the possibility of a giveaway. So obviously, if you do want to find out tonight, if you've won it, please stick around. Not that, you know, you have to. Grace, don't count me since I'm outside UK.
Who's that?
Jerry, I thought you were inside the UK.
Huh?
That is a point, actually. That's a very good point. I do have a list.
Since when has Jerry been outside the UK?
I know, I thought Jerry was inside the UK.
Is he taking the mic?
I don't know. Where's my list gone of people that didn't want to be in?
Probably in the house.
Probably in the house. I might have to nip back in a second. Oh, I thought I had it here. Oh, where's it gone? I'm losing everything.
So Jerry wants counting out.
So Jerry, are you serious about being withdrawn, darling? I just want to make sure.
People as they are.
Obviously, if you're joking. But obviously, I think rather than removing it, if I make sure it's written down, I'm going to go into the kitchen because that's probably where the list is to get it. Because I know a few people have said about not being entered.
Wait for Jerry's answer.
Kevin Bradley, I'm up for yeah.
Yeah, so just to remind as well, anybody outside of the UK
Yes.
that wins, we will be asking to cover the postage cost, but that might actually would be above the value of the item because I've posted stateside before and it's not cheap. If you're quite willing to cover it, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, so that's one thing we did forget to mention, wasn't it?
Anybody inside the UK, we will cover the cost. Anybody inside North Wales can come and get it themselves.
Yeah, exactly. They can come for a visit and the cover will be on. So, Alex Faulkner, hope you're okay after the storm. It's terrible up here in Scotland.
Yeah,
oh,
we know.
Darling, I'm thinking of you. We've actually got friends and colleagues.
Where is he from?
Whereabouts
Ripley.
in Scotland, darling?
East or West Coast?
East or West, because we know quite a few that work within our company in Scotland. They've got a second base up there and we know it's been hit bad. So I hope you're okay. Alex, have you been here before? I recognise the name, but I'm not sure. You know, if it's just you've commented and things, so I don't want to assume wrong. Still getting over Gets flu.
Has Jerry replied yet?
Jerry, I'm in Paddyland. Ah, that might be what your picture is then. No, Ireland is...
I'm not going to rule bloody Ireland out.
No. So within the UK, Jerry.
We're talking like Australia,
France,
USA,
Belgium,
Russia, France, Germany, Italy, Korea, anywhere like that.
Jerry's got an Irish shamrock. Yeah, I always assumed he was obviously UK and now he's just been pedantic and saying he's in Ireland.
No, hold a second. It depends on southern and north.
Oh yeah, southern or north,
So
that's
he's
the
not
point.
being pedantic at all.
No. So Jerry, do you genuinely want to be taken out of it, darling? Because
We will post to Ireland.
we're post to Ireland, you know, that's not a problem. I'm in Europe, unlike you lot. How dare you?
Oh, just get that knife in.
There was me thinking we'd be invited over for apple pie. We are occasionally in Ireland though, believe it or not. Kevin Bradley, yes, I've just read that. Ivo put me on it too, dude, due to postage. I'm in the Netherlands, so Ivo wants to be. I need to get a new list here going then, so if the name comes up, we can just draw it again. So that way we don't...
No, you just take him out of here then.
Oh, you're going to take him off of there?
Yeah.
You
So
sure?
who's...
Just, how do you take it off of there? Because is it off... But we haven't got everyone on there.
Yes, we have, because I copied and pasted him.
Oh, you can do that off the other?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, okay. Ivo wants to come off because he's Netherlands.
Okay.
So Ivo, you're off. Is back with me. Ear holes painted green and sound profile installed on the Trains Europe Express logo. Loads of noise on it. Brilliant. Crew exhibition 11th and 12th of November. We're not going to guarantee, but we're hoping we get to that event. We don't know which day yet. So we will obviously let you guys know closer. Rob will swim over with it, I'm sure. Wait, where are you, Mav? Hello, Simon SJ TRAINWORLD. Rolling North Midlands. Hi, Simon. Dead man walking. Lansdonia. I'm sure Timber we can post to there as well, can't we, Rob? Lumsdonia.
Depends if the post office recognises it.
Andy T, hiya sweetheart, you okay? Evening all. Last post in the chat got deleted. I'll be in the background because there's a bit of a rugby game going on at the moment.
Sugar. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, there is, isn't there? Yeah. No worries, Andy T. Lovely to see you as always, sweetheart.
He could keep us updated with the scores.
Yeah.
Although I think it's a foregone conclusion that South Africa are going to win.
Yeah. What about UK territories like Falkland? Ah, Dan. Or further like Antarctica. You're pushing it. You are pushing it.
Oh, 3-0 to us so far. I'm impressed.
No, it's okay. You can skip me. So, Jerry, you want to come off as well, darling? Not a problem.
Jerry.
Is Brian in? Because I think Brian was on my list of being taken off. I think you may have to post on platform 10 1/4.
9 3/4.
I think that's what he meant. He's put 10 1/4.
No, he's being facetious.
He's being so. Andrew, I'll try and make the correct exhibition. Thanks, DELPH. Alex, I'm in Portobello by the sea. A big difference from Corwin a few weeks ago. Ah. Oh, you weren't far, Corwin, this way. You're forgetting I'm Kevin! Right, I've got to do it now. Have you seen what he's put? You forgot and Kevin in capitals. Kevin! Tactimore, John Talk stuff. This is the only thing we get is you've got your channel name.
John Crooks.
Yeah, but yeah, when it posts on there, so that is John Crooks. He's just there as John's Talk stuff for some reason. Any more room for a Belfast child? Well, of course there is, my love. For those not
Cracking
keeping
song.
up. I'm lurking in my background. Gavin, hi sweetheart. I'm lurking in my background, guys and girls, watching on my phone. Howdy to all mods, especially to Grace and Rob. Hi, Gav.
6-0.
Jerry, get Rob and Grace when they're in Northern Ireland. Meet at border wearing sunglasses and caps and pass it over the border. Done any more? Hi all. I went to see the shed and oh my god, it's changed so much. It's looking good. Yes. Merwin, when she was recovering at home, she came over and she couldn't believe the difference. That's me out the comp, being in the northeast of England. Oh, Craig.
Yeah, that's a bit far.
I guess you're right about me getting blamed and in trouble, says to Mav. And Jason has posted, and I still haven't done it. You've got to go at me, Jace, because I will forget. The Model Rail nominations for our mods, which is a big thank you as always. This is a competition that's been created to thank our mods that little bit more. So please
Jason
get your
can
votes
also
in.
mention who it's promoted, or not promoted, sponsored by as well. To be fair, I think that's
I see. So Timber said that it's 10 1/4 because 9 3/4 will take it to Potterland. So it is 10 1/4 train. Oh, Dino, sorry to hear you're feeling unwell. As many people went to gets flu. Oh, it's the problem when you've got so many in a room, isn't it? Will you post to the North Pole Santa's grotto? Only if he's been a good boy. Can't be seen, you know, if he's not. Johan, hiya, sweetheart. Hello, folks. Hope all is good. Representing South Africa tonight for the rugger. Oh, yes. Oh, SP9809. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh, it's open.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Push it. Give it a nudge.
2 secs. It's caught on that.
Any cups in there, please?
No, just... Oh, there is one, actually. It's on the line. I need to see that list. Do you want to just go there for a sec? Because I think I've got a list inside.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, no, come this way.
Oh, so you got my ugly mug for a minute. Yeah, so on a side note, where are we? England 6-0 at the moment, Rob, but probably right. So I've seen a couple of England in them. Yeah, in the Springboks are a pretty ferocious team, aren't they? It's 2 up there and 1 Shropshire way, or I could be wrong. Do you know the Muffin Man? Don't start, Craig. Don't start. 6 points were given to the head start before getting drowned. Yeah, you're probably right. Get Craig up to 1,000 subs. Yeah, everybody hit that link that Dino's shared for Craig's 1,000 subs. Because he's doing a draw. Well, ironically, same as us. But he's doing his Circle of Doom. Really? Is it still there, Maria? Yeah, Dino shared Craig's link. He's doing a draw on 1,000 subs. He's doing a draw on 1,000? Yeah, you know what I mean. New Durham Junction. Just rustling up Singapore crabs for din-dins prior to starting modelling. That sounds a bit nice. Dan up to 87 subs. And Jake up to 148. Yeah, again, Haunted Halloween and Sir Lord Dan the Man. Click over on those. Dino helped Dino out himself. Broughton MCR Model Railway. Hi everyone, hope you've had a good week. Yeah, now I think we're through the tail end of the storm, although I believe the east coast of Scotland is still getting hammered. But I've got a friend who lives outside Aberdeen, and they are, well, I say they've gone through it, they still are going through it. So yeah, anybody that lives up that way and is watching us tonight, I hope you're all keeping safe. I really do, because I said to someone earlier this week, I used to live up in the Shetlands, and I know storms.
Oh dear.
This one has been one of the worst I've seen. Nothing to what I saw up there, but I know Scotland's going through it 10 times worse than we are. So yeah, click on those links, and let's get these people's numbers up, please. What's who, dear?
Right, so I wasn't sure whose tea was, because you've had tea weirdly.
No, I haven't had coffee.
Oh, it's very weak coffee.
It's that blooming.
Oh yeah.
It's your mum's fault.
Yes, Mum. We didn't actually tell you. You know, I said about gold blend.
Gold blend or Kenko or gold blend. And your mum got Kenko gold
no,
blend.
I said Nescafe gold blend, and then I said, "Oh, Kenko," not assuming
It's a
there
bit
was a
weak.
red one, but the gold one, not again.
No, please,
Right.
please, no, it's tame.
So, something I want to check, guys. I've got a list here that was a while ago. A couple aren't in, so I will check with them. I might add them in just in case. I have a few here who said they didn't want to be entered in the draw, which was Stephen B, Aaronville, Gavin Fry, Sean at Buckley, Dino, Brian, Piccadilly and Ivo all said they didn't want to be entered. However, if anybody has changed their mind, please let us know, because otherwise if the name comes up, then obviously it will be taken off the list.
2 seconds. Just seen a comment that I do want to read out. Oh yeah, Kevin Bradley. Somebody sadly died just 14 miles from me in a swollen river. Timber wants to know if he gets another 60 subs, should he have another giveaway? Yes. Should he have a giveaway? Yes, you should. Haunted Halloween 8. Wow, that was quick. Yep, Hot Dog Andy Pilot is back on his live tomorrow.
Is he in or?
I don't know, someone shared it. So yeah, jump on his tomorrow. On a soup diet, Ruby the dog ate my dentures. 2 weeks wait for the new ones. Oh dear. SJ TRAINWORLD, what's up? Pete's got 61 now. Lots of Broughton, lots of villages flooded around by us. I presume you are Broughton way, yeah, we know.
I'm not sure if
Thankfully, I think we just got the rain. Looks scary some parts of the country. What list is this? This is a list for a draw for our old gimbal, basically. Yes, it's second hand, but it is only our first giveaway. We will get some better stuff further down the line.
That's why we opened it to everyone, didn't we?
Don't know what it's for, but not sure if I want entering either. Shake your hands, it's entirely up to you, sir. Gab says not for me.
No, I did have Gab down, so we just double check.
Let's get Dino the last 8 subs to his 100. Come on, peeps. Well said.
Oh, Steve is Broughton.
Hi, Martin. Shed. Stephen B. Shed. I'm composed. Model Railway Shed. You know, please everyone subscribe to this great channel. Simon says, oops, 1,000. So Dan, for me at 1,000 subs, an ERTL Thomas in the giveaway boxes. 500 is 00 model and 1,000 a loco and a coach for a freight rake or winner's choice.
We got better giveaways than us, sorry guys.
Yeah, this is only our first one.
But we did say that's why we actually had this.
Can you just deal with that, please? I've just spotted something I need to deal with. Sorry.
Oh, okay. We did actually have this chat, so the reason this competition is not just for patrons and members. Back when we decided.
Sorry, I thought this was deadly serious.
Oh.
Mav, because it came up, someone is trying to make me leave the chat. That's why I said move. I need to sort this. Mav, you're a pain in the butt.
Oh, you've got got to show that. You got to show. You got to show.
Only under Mav's permission.
No, we said that if I post on.
Okay.
We said that. If
Yeah.
I
So Mav
photos
sent me a
again-
message. Sent us a message saying someone is trying to make me leave the chat. That's the only bit that flashed up. He's fed up of me being on the PC all day and wants to play. Now I'm sorry, but I think that face wins. Totally.
Yes, even I get that. RB Rail Richard, very good evening, sweetheart. Shedmouth Junction. Haven't remembered your name.
Mav, if you ever need that one adopting, no problem.
Andrew Hamilton Smith wants out for giveaway as well. No worries, buddy. So yeah, as I was saying, this isn't just for members and patrons. That's why they've got an extra point into it. The reason this is for everyone is we had this.
Gav said out as well, didn't he?
Yeah, Gav said out. Ray Burtison, hi Rob and Grace, hope all's well with the weather. If I'm entered into a drawing, please take me out and give it to someone else for shipping to the US would kill you. So Ray Burtison's asked to be taken out as well. But yes, so we asked everyone, our patrons and members, if they were happy for us to do it as a giveaway for everyone, because obviously it's a second-hand item. And it's not just like a loco that's been fixed second-hand. It's obviously did have its slight issue that when it starts dying, it goes droopy. That's what we said initially. So I'm just keeping it. But when it's fully charged, it's not a problem. It's only very low at the last minute. So they were happy for us to do it as a general giveaway. So that's why we chose for 4,000 members giveaway.
I have just thought of something.
Yes.
So we don't start on another draw. So we don't start blocking people out because of where they live. We can do an Amazon voucher or a voucher for some.
Yeah, that's something we could do. Yeah.
Because that's worldwide, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. So yeah, obviously this is a giveaway that hasn't.
Maybe like a £30 Amazon voucher or something.
We can look at it for patrons and members, can't we? So they're not taken out because we've got a few that are.
Well, no, everybody.
No, I know that as well. But I mean, patrons, we need to do their one next because we haven't done one yet, have we?
No, just for them, yeah.
So the next giveaway will be for patrons and members. So yes, obviously we will try and do for everyone, but those guys deserve one. They've waited this long.
They put up with us.
They've put up with us, and not much for them considering their support to us. So, you know, unlike other channels that do the giveaways and everything, we just hadn't got there. So Grace, you look so good tonight.
I think, who's that?
Who do you think when I'm giving them a look?
He's trying to gain points. It's not working.
No, it's not working, but thank you.
We did the fundraising for the cement, mate. It's already been bought.
Mav, Rob, as you've told me so many times, 2 words and the second is off.
And let me guess, I'm free to choose my own first one.
You're very welcome, because I would have been like that as well. Let's see. Mike, very good evening, darling. Just sub to Sodor. Dan, brilliant. So we van win your reject loopy device. No, it's floppy. That's the word I was looking for. I was like, a floppy device. No, it was just where we upgraded, so that's when people were like, you know what?
It still works.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. It's just obviously we don't want you to get it, and then when you've got like 10% left, it doesn't even turn off. It just kind of goes, so it's still on.
Those who remember us joining
Jason's live. Yes, would have known what was happening. So Jason's live, yes, was when you would have seen that it just goes, and then it's fine. But that's why everyone was like, you know what, we're happy for that as a giveaway, knowing that. And obviously people are telling us if they don't want to receive it.
The next giveaways will be better.
Yeah, so as I said, the next giveaway will be for patrons and members as a thank you. And I don't know, sorry Jason, you might I'm kind of like pinching this off you, but obviously like gifters and members, I think, like one-time donators as well. It's fair to maybe include them in it, isn't it?
Is this turning into a make us jealous night?
I don't know why. Oh, look at those eyes. Whose is that, baby?
Craig's.
Oh.
Please stop sending us dog pictures.
You wait till Morgan's back. Because he is coming back soon, isn't he?
Yes, he works.
I'll be real on phone. Sorry for bad spelling. Sausage fingers, little keyboard. No worries. I can't spell anyway, and I've got little fingers. Gavin, are we talking video equipment or Rob equipment?
I don't need any blue tablets.
So sorry if I miss saying hello to people. The chat moves faster than my mono finger typing can type, says Shedmuth. And I really need to look at the list because I'm calling you Shedmuth and I feel so rude. Shedmuth. Martin, that was it. You were last name. That's why I couldn't remember it. I was like, I know it, I know it, I know it. No, I don't. Smallton. Amazon will not post to Ukraine. Is that where you are?
Oh, good.
I don't know. Smallton, have I not got you on my list, Smallton? I know you.
Well, if someone from Ukraine wins it, I'm sure we'll sort something.
Smallton, I don't seem to have your name here. Shall we rectify this, or would you rather not share? Yeah, I've not got Smallton's here. I know Smallton's been here for ages.
Oh, I'm getting cheesed off. We're getting more and more photos.
Doggy pictures.
It's turning into a doggy now.
Oh, stop it, guys. Otherwise you're going to have to get me a puppy.
Roger.
These guys are going to have to get me a puppy, I think. Or Dan's put, or I'll write a Hornby certificate instead of a voucher since I'm Hornby. I know that, Martin, it's annoying.
Yeah, can we stress again about sharing photos as well?
Yeah, so the other thing we do want to say is any photos that you send during the lives, there is a chance they will be shared. If you do not want them shared, please say, I don't want them shared. Otherwise, there is the chance that they're going to be shared. So post at your own risk, I suppose.
Oh, a little bit of housekeeping.
Andy, were your ears burning? We were just talking about you.
A little bit of housekeeping.
Go on.
All of us two included, need to keep the language to a bare minimum.
Yes.
And certain topics and jokes.
Yeah, so what Rob means by that is obviously, mainly it's us really. We are using a bit much language and I don't think YouTube is liking that. And obviously certain jokes,
we won't specify what.
You know, Disney kind of innuendos, it's not a problem.
Oh god, we've got to have innuendos.
Innuendos don't go.
If you're not doing innuendos, leave the room.
Yeah. But if it's a certain joke that you think might be a bit much, it probably is, not for us, but in terms of YouTube, and we found that we are kind of being punished a little bit. So I think we need to try and behave it a little bit, see if that affects
Well, not behave.
Not behave, but
no.
But like not be as bad. I don't know how to put it.
Keep the innuendos.
Innuendos.
Innuendos are fine because it's up to the individual as to how they translate them, isn't it?
But certain jokes that are obvious at things might not be best to. It's not us. It's just we don't want to lose this channel. We do hear stories of people losing their channels because of things, and obviously we don't want to lose this channel, guys. It's as much of a lifeline for us as it is for you guys with watching and things, so we would hate to lose it, wouldn't we, Rob?
Yeah.
So what are we getting for putting up with you for over 29 years? Well, you wanted me, so that's your own fault. Hey Grace, I look good tonight. Sees me looking in the mirror. I'm sure you do.
That's what I was going to do was I was going to message Snowy.
Evening, Mum. I still remember using floppy disk. Yep. Class 37 lover. Woof. Trevor, I remember Bakerlight. Dylanton, sorry guys, I've got to go now. Family commitments. Catch you again. No worries, darling. Thank you for tuning in. I might. That's someone else. Smallton, yes. Oh, you are Ukraine. Okay. 9-3 England. If anyone is interested. Yes, we're interested. No, I'm not on your list, Smallton. Oh, Stephen B's now sent doggy. And my baby girl. And if Mum and Dad have got this on the telly, what's the betting time is going to be moaning, especially now I've just said her name, actually. Sorry, Mum and Dad, because I've just thought now I've said it, she might start whinging. She does when I'm on the phone. I'm getting kittens. Oh, Hillcrest Hall. Richard. It is Richard, isn't it? It is Richard, I'm sure. How do we send photo, guys? Either through our Facebook page or rgjtrains@outlook.com.
Please don't type it in the chat.
Yes, please don't type it in the chat.
Now, this is WOLFSEC, but she passed away a couple of years ago.
Oh, she's beautiful, baby. This time
Gorgeous,
it's like
yes.
share your doggy. So this is WOLFSEC Pose. But unfortunately, she is no longer with us, bless her heart.
Oh, she's still there in heart.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Jake. It's not something I ever thought I'd broadcast for YouTube, but response has been fantastic. It's taken me a few days to respond to all the people who have commented. Have we missed something, Shedmuth? Have we missed something? Hillcrest Hole. Hi, everyone. Just got back from a day of a model railway show in Hickney.
Shedmuth, if we miss this comment, please repeat it until it's responded to.
And if we've missed it on your channel, then obviously we need to catch up with it. Colours of Flower Moon at cinema, been a busy day.
You know that one.
You always keep your innuendos under control. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Those is something that even if kids watch, it's like Disney put them in, isn't it? But those necessarily...
That's the individual.
Yeah, that's the individual. And I'm not sure that the bots would pick those up. It's obviously the straight out ones that we don't want to lose this channel, and we have found things are being affected.
Borderline PC? Oh, hell no.
No, not borderline PC.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, we're not going. There's PC. We're in the next county.
Oh, I'm just making the line for you that way. No, it's just a case of we are also swearing a bit much ourselves. And we do not want to lose this channel. We've noticed that our algorithm seems to have gone down. Whether it's us being punished, we don't know.
D-Rup. What was his name again?
Ron.
I'm very proud of my history of being banned on social media. 2020. 365 days. Yes? 365 and a quarter. I spent 220 of them banned.
Yes. Mark and Lisa, how do we send things to you? Well, that's definitely only if you want to. We always say this to people. But if you are so inclined to send something to us, guys, which would be greatly appreciated, drop us a message on Facebook or the email and we can organise address and things for you. Thank you. 3.5 floppy disk, LOL. Shaky hands.
3.5. 3.5?
What?
Is that worth getting out?
Well.
Not really.
So, Eric, hi, sweetheart.
Sorry, it's innuendo time. 3.5 inches. Is it in yet?
Just what we say, that's fine. I'm amazing I've lasted over a year without a ban.
I work hard for my bans.
It's so funny. Rob get these bans. I say the exact same things and I don't get banned. I hate it. It's like there's a couple of us that will try to compete.
I wonder if there's somebody else listening in tonight who is also...
Osh.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Osh are in competition with you. Actually, he's winning at the moment.
DELPH Junction. It was a 1953 French shot window display given to my father.
You're going to love this one. Me and Osh get banned for all sorts of things, various, some offensive, some not so offensive. Osh got banned for calling somebody a silly sausage.
I remember that.
When she finishes, he got banned for calling somebody a silly sausage. Work that out.
So, people talking to each other. Craig, what are we going giggity giggity giggity? I can't do it again. You know what I mean. He, not a she. Oh, sorry, Paul, darling. His doggy was a he. Yes, it's Richard. I got that right. Be so proud. Stephen, a mate of mine, had a dog called D for... That's what you call him, Matt. He said D for dog. She's fast asleep. Oh, so my baby girl's ignoring me. You did have Gizmo on the list, didn't you?
Gizmo, I do believe so, yes.
Yeah. Good evening, both. What's on the agenda for this week ahead? Hi, Ian, darling.
Has Gizmo got a proper name?
Ian. Something we do need to say as well. We have again... I don't know, I've just got Ian. You put it on his... So as well, we are slightly changing how our videos come out. We're going to be doing them a bit shorter.
8 to 10
Again,
minutes.
we found in the things that people aren't really watching the whole thing, it's probably a bit long. So we're going to shorten them, which means not every week, because obviously sometimes when we get gifts and deliveries, that takes up a lot of the time.
No, we're doing that separate.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
No, that'll be a separate video.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that means that we'll only have an episode and an update. We won't need anything else. So we're going to have an episode and update, something else,
yeah,
and a guest thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we're doing about 25-30 minutes a week.
Yes.
So my thinking is we can still do 25-30 minutes a week, but split it down into 3 videos. If we do a mail call, we'll do that as a separate video.
But that's what I'm saying, as you said before, mail calls are about 10 minutes.
As a separate video. What happens if we don't get any mail calls? We don't do a video.
Then it's
Doesn't
usually
matter.
shorter. No,
No.
so that's, it
No,
might
no,
be 2 or 3.
No. 3
I'm
videos.
confused.
It doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't.
3 videos a week instead of 3 8 to 10 minute videos instead of 30 minutes of video.
Okay. It's not going in, guys.
Divide 30 by 3, Grace. What does it work out to?
2.
Yeah, it would be.
Trevor Manu 1-0 up. My Facebook ban is nearly up on Facebook. Rob hasn't been banned for a while, actually. Trevor,
Not for lack of trying.
Very cool.
I'm going to find something
It's
to post.
YouTube playing again. Smolton, not sure what you mean. Ruby, hi sweetheart. Ooh, 89 subs now, says Dan. Stanover, good evening, darling. Strictly is now finished. I'm here to spoil it all for you. Of course not. I could send my hereditary gingivitis. Oh dear. It was 20 years ago, and that's
Better than
was
hereditary crab devices.
I'm struggling with comments today, so just going and going and going. So obviously I got a Facebook warning, so I am just skipping through them because I know some are. So just repeat if I miss. I had a cave wall and so. Did you say that we saw Dan today?
Yes.
Oh, you have already said that we saw Dan today. So it was a pleasure, Dan.
Well, I put a post up.
Yes, but have you said I'm alive?
You just did.
Okay, I am saying it now. So we've had our first visitor to David Junction. Would you like me to pick it up? We had our first visitor to David Junction today. So Sodor Dan came over. And we've been very lucky to have a few gifts. Obviously, a nice 3D printer to have a play with when we get the power adapter. That's something, because Dan has another one, so we said, well, have a play with it, see how it goes. Obviously, he had everyone with their heads going earlier with this as a little inspiration for printing. I've also had some engaged people. I got given them all, paint these, so I thought, okay, I'll paint them for you. And he said, no, you can either use them up for the mountains or also for your first lot of the end scale. Am I forgetting anything? There is something else, but I'm not saying that one yet. Am I forgetting anything else? Am I forgetting anything else? Because I'm awful. I don't think I am.
Should we get, before this list grows any further, should we get this done out of the way?
YouTube has altered the algorithms again. Well, we're just trying to behave a little bit just in case.
Please don't stop the innuendos. It's the only thing that keeps us going.
Don't you guys stop, because at the end of the day, I think it's more on us. Female friend of mine got a 7-day ban from Facebook for threatening to kick me in nuts. Yeah, stupid things like that, isn't it? And you get paedophiles and you say what you want to do to them, but it's okay to have videos of them, but you can't say what you want to do to them. Freedom of speech in America, apparently. So, yes, well, we've got 61 in, so do you want to do this draw now?
Yeah, might as well.
So, guys, where is it before, so I can...
Where's what before?
The gimbal. I'm just going to put the... Oh, I can do that. Because then I will show... Oh, just quickly, I do need to show him what else Dan got then, because obviously I've left that on a... The one other thing Dan got, and that's the reason for tonight, is, as I said, you guys always seem to know when we need something. It's very weird how you guys do this. That's on the light. No, it isn't. Sorry, I was just being careful. So for my churchyard, I now have my path, which we wash, well, Rob washed because I wasn't doing it. We
Tried
washed
well in the oven, didn't it?
it. Did actually. So yeah, we actually, because it gets very dusty, how we've done it is we've rinsed it out, and because of needing it tonight, it would dry on its own, but we put it in the oven for about 6 minutes on the tea was
Yeah,
on,
something like that.
and it dried it out perfectly. So guys, right, where is the so before we do the draw, we have our gimbal. Now this is one we use, don't worry, we are getting a lead for it. It's obviously in the pole.
No, but upstairs.
Oh, okay. Harris, good evening, darling. You've just arrived in time. This is our gimbal, so it attaches via Bluetooth and connects in there, and then you move it around and it's not going to be wobbly.
Basically, look at the start videos.
Yeah, look at our first few videos. And if you want to see its slight issue, which I said is only when it gets battery low, if you forget how long you've been filming, you will notice on Jason's live when we joined him that suddenly it would go, whoo.
Something they didn't do with that was put the battery meter in the phone to show you what the...
Yeah, that's the only problem.
You will need the DJI Go for it, if I remember
But it's
right.
on Samsung and iPhone, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So we wanted to do this on the live because obviously we wanted no one to think, oh, you've chosen a person and, you know, you're just doing it. So we are doing it on the live. This way you guys get to see it. Hi, Lee. Oh, wow, a nice gift for 3D printing. Oh, Matt too. Hi, darling. Quick fine visit. Happy modelling. What's the first thing you're going to print? No idea. But shall we get on to this for a minute, guys? No good for me and my candlestick grace. I'm sure, Andy, we can help you out, darling. Do you have an iPad? Shaking hands. Money would be good to print. 2 secs. So, as you can see, guys, from the view, this is directly from the computer. So, as we said, we don't want anybody to think that...
And I'm going to shuffle it up a few times as well. Just so there is literally, what is it, 197 names there now. So, if everybody... Oh, Shaky's just said, bear with us. Shaky has been with us for a while, hasn't he? I'll just double check he's not already in it. Because I don't want to have
I thought
twice.
Shaky was.
I thought he was too, but...
Because he's on... No, he should be, because he's on my name list. So, guys, you were automatically entered because, like we said when we first did this, we didn't want it to go to someone, especially because of a giveaway item. Somebody who just wants it to become an influencer channel, and we wanted it to go to our genuine supporters. So, rather than put it out there of, if you want to join, answer this question, do this, do that. We obviously didn't want to do that because we didn't want people to jump on the bandwagon, be part of the channel for a couple of weeks or whatever, and then disappear. So we have looked at your names and added them that way for people that are always involved, always talk. And this is why we've been mentioning it for the past couple of weeks, past couple of months. So those lurkers that were here all kind of said hello, that way the names got added in as well. It's not saying nothing wrong with the lurkers, but we didn't want to miss them out. So Rob's done it a couple of times, so we are just going to do this with this perfect generator. Good luck to all, and we should see who wins. So, drum roll, Rob.
Round and round it goes. Let's see if this person is in the chat tonight or not. Where are we?
Oh, who is it? Model Railway Shed
That we do
Dino.
know.
So congratulations, Dino. Where's the list?
It is Dino, by the way. It's just me being lazy. I didn't type Dino.
The only problem is Model Railway Shed Dino was here with my list of knots. So you've got him in there. That
Well,
Dino, just get back to us, darling. Do you
Yeah.
want it or not? If not, we will be doing it again.
Yeah, Dino, let us know quickly and we'll redo it.
If you don't want to, because I did have him on the list before.
We will just hold off just for a second, guys.
Wouldn't you laugh if we just go through the list and it's
Smolton, it's not an issue. Please don't apologise. There is no apologies necessary. You're in when you're in, you're out when you're out. It really doesn't matter. If you're a lurker, that's absolutely fine too.
Smolton. You were in, darling, like we said, we have been keeping an eye of who's here, and to try and warn the lurkers so they didn't feel left out. A few lurkers have occasionally said hello.
Okay. Dino has politely declined it. He already has one, so we will go through this again. I hope it doesn't carry on like this.
I'd laugh if we go through this list and it's there.
So let's go again. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Dusty.
Drum rolls, come on.
Da, 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 da. Come on, stop.
Watch it, it'll be someone we don't recognise now.
Yeah.
Kevin
Race
Race
5584.
I don't think that person's in here tonight.
No,
so
but
what'll happen is they will be tagged on a post if they're not in here tonight, or if they're not watching. If you are watching, please shout up. If you're not watching, then that person will be tagged in a post. If they do not claim it within 7 days,
we'll do it on next week.
then it'll be next weekend's live, and it'll be rerun without that name in it.
Well, if they get back to us over the 24-hour period before Monday night's live, and we do it then, but obviously we are going to give them a week to respond. So if we do
Monday night's live.
Monday day, sorry.
No, that's regardless, isn't it? If it's going to run, they've got 7 days from today.
Yeah, but I mean, if they get in touch, say tomorrow or whatever, and say they don't want it, then we can do the draw on Monday, can't we?
Oh right, yeah. She's confusing me. Right.
So well done, Kevin, darling. We will get that posted. Problem is, I do know YouTube has a habit of, on the lives it will show a different name, on a comment it will show a different name, so it could well be one of you guys on here. But as I said, you have 7 days to get back to us. We will do everything we can, tag it, put it on Facebook for that person to see. If we don't hear by next Saturday, then we will do the draw again.
And it will have to be the person from that channel.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not coming up with a name.
It's not coming up with a name.
It's not coming up with a person.
We'll let you tag them.
I can try.
Because if it lets you tag them, then it is obviously a channel that isn't. They've got no videos on. Unless it's somebody that has commented and come off YouTube. But we're still going to have to give the 7 days just in case, aren't we? Unless, as I said, if they contact us before Monday's day stream, then obviously we will be able to draw it quicker. But we've obviously got to be fair and give that person the chance to contact us. As I said, we have people that watch the live, some that comment, so it's obviously...
Oh, no.
Is it tagged?
Yeah.
Oh, it's someone that doesn't have a channel as such then. 12-6 to England, Rob. Half time, second half's going to be interesting.
Jesus.
So, SJ Dusty, did I say good evening, darling? Aaron, will you be going to crew? Have good stream, got to run, see you in the streams. No worries, Lee. Aaron, can you put my name in for the chocolate eclair with fresh cream draw, please? That would have to be come and collect.
No, they're tagged now, so.
Oh, Andy, sheesh, the weather has been so crap. I haven't got to the shed all this week. We're quite lucky how warm it's been, especially when we did our last bit of recording, actually. It was rather warm, wasn't it? What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, so whether it's your channel. So, yeah, we give them a week, and
yeah.
If they get... have you put the email there so they can... Oh, no, they can comment there, can't they? So as I said, that will now be waiting for a reply. If we don't hear by
I think 7 days is.
Yeah,
that's the guys. Do they think 7 days?
Do you agree, guys, that 7 days is fair enough? I get people have things going on, and obviously, if Kevin gets back to us and say they've had like a crisis in their life, then the only thing we could do is on the next draw, you know, give them an extra point or something, because things do happen. We do appreciate that. Do you think that is fair as well? If they get in touch, say, in 2 weeks' time and say, sorry, something's happened, life's been manic, because we know that we do. But obviously, I think 7 days is fair enough to redraw.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all good. 7 days. Everyone's saying 7 days is good. Yeah. So, as I said, if we don't get a reply next Saturday, we will redraw. And then if they get to us sooner, if it's by Monday's day stream, then we will redraw it on Monday, but we can't guarantee when they're going to get in touch. Sean, you're going to Warrington tomorrow. 7 days is fair. Good evening to a few coming in. Sorry, Delph, cruise too far. We'll plan to go to Ali Pali in April next year. Tomorrow morning is going to be manic to get ready. No worries, Andy. You know what our streams are like. So anyway, guys, there it is. So we've just gone over my hour before I've done anything on the layout, but I think you're agreed that this...
Shall I keep all these names in the file?
I would, just in case, yeah.
And then that name comes out.
Yeah. So...
And that's no disrespect to that name.
So what was the name again? I'm going to write it down here just so we know.
Race.
Kevin Race. And then
sorry
what was
to be
his
a
numbers?
nuisance, but who was the lovely gentleman who was a new member, please?
Oh,
it should be at the top.
no, it isn't at the top. It's only at the top when they first do it. So
Sorry, I'll get it from behind the back scenes.
I need that from my list as well, but I can do that after. Just the paperwork side, guys.
Yeah, please don't tell them what you call yourself.
Grace Rob, 97 names in my drawer, just 97 weeks until my 9 might come out. No, it was 197. She might be waiting a little bit longer. But yeah, Andy looking for it's at the bottom of the garden across a bog that was once grass. Oh dear. Get a canoe boat?
Is that a hot dog?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's saying he's not been in all week.
Is the shed okay?
Yeah, is the shed okay? Premier in again for crew. See, as I said, we are hoping... Oh, that blooming heart again.
No, it's not showing. Oh, you want that off? That's
Please.
not, I can do
Oops,
that now.
97. So, yeah, as I said, we are hoping to go to the crew event. We can't guarantee, and I don't think we'll be stopping overnight. Obviously, getting to crew itself coming winter because work does quieten down. So I can't guarantee it would be like both days. It would probably just be a day thing. Obviously, next year is when we've got the chance to save up for events, like do a whole weekend kind of thing.
That should have gone by now.
Hopefully the heart's gone as well. But yes, thank you for that draw, guys. I need to find his number in it just to... Dan, very good evening, lovely. Nice to see you in again.
Stephen B, thank you.
Why, what's he said?
Stephen B was the one that joined, wasn't it? As a member.
Ah, yes.
That was really helpful, Stephen. Thank you so much.
I'm just trying to find Kevin's number because I know people posted it.
What do you want Kevin's number for?
Because I want to get the name down, so let's skip him way past. Again, it's on another list.
Ben B.
Oh, I'll get it off a comment.
It's only so I can add it to credits, that's all.
No, I just wanted to write this guy's name down, so we took it out. I'll give it a punt.
I'll give it a punt. Okay.
Just get your flippers out. I think I met a load who never said hello. That's a funny thing, isn't it, Tim? Because people didn't know what you looked like. So you could easily walk past them and they wouldn't have a clue. You'd know who they are, but they wouldn't know. So, guys, for this week, I'm going to adjust that a bit so I've got that there.
2 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
Whilst I think about it, whilst Grace is getting herself set up, want to make something extremely, extremely clear. We've managed to send something out to somebody this week for the first time, thankfully, which reminds me there's still a piece of it missing.
Yes, we didn't sort
The
that out.
Bridge of Doom has been sent out to somebody, for those that remember what the Bridge of Doom looked like. That's been sent out to somebody minus one piece, so that's going to be sent out again. Whilst you see us get all these gifts and donations, unlike the larger YouTubers out there, the ones with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and everything, we genuinely feel it when people give us things. We really do. We genuinely love you guys for supporting us either by donations, financially, physically, gifts, even, you know, and subscribers. Watching a video helps us. And no matter whether someone's given us a small donation or someone's given us a larger donation, I don't want anyone to feel pressured at all into giving us something. Or if someone gives us 20 quid and someone says, well, I can't afford a quid, it doesn't matter.
Is that 2?
Just be here. That's all we ask. That would be the that would be the 2.
Okay.
Because I didn't. No, that would be the 4 actually.
No.
Yeah, that's the 4.
So what's
put it in
this?
this? Just put it in the scraps box. That's a scraps box. That is. You have to stick your finger in there and swirl it round.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just a little bit of a serious thing. Please don't feel you have to give us anything.
I think it bothers us. We do worry.
We do worry that some watch and think, oh, I can't afford to give anything.
It doesn't matter.
You're here. The moderators give us something by looking after Grace.
And
when I'm
you.
not around. Patrons give us something. One-time gifters give us something.
Members.
You watch a view, you give us something. Members give us something. We value all of you.
It is a family.
Brian, I value. I must, I value above most. I'll have to say that.
I suppose I've got Mav then. If
And
you've got Brian, I've got Mav.
You've got Mav.
Simon, however,
Yeah.
will keep creeping, but
Concrete's already bought.
even though I'm just going to have to move my carpet.
I know. We laid all this carpet down.
Inconsiderate.
That was damned inconsiderate of him. So yeah.
Timber's swearing.
Well, is Brian and Pete in?
So, Harris Twitter, I've done a video on my channel my day that. Yes, Hillcrest Halt, your first live. I know it was shorter than you were planning, but it was really well, darling.
Sorry, just thought about it as well. Another way people have given, massively so, is hints, tips and tricks.
With the storms you had, we were worried you had a moat layout now. No, Ray, we're good by the sounds of it. Andy, however, I said hello to your Timber Sir. Says Aaronville, I was in my group photo and also Lord Al's video of people at Get. In case you've not heard me say it before, thanks to all who attended the Get's meet and greet. It was great to meet you. That's from Timber. Timber, you did get caught. It wouldn't matter if my name was the only one in the draw. I still wouldn't win. Oh, Mark, don't put yourself down, lovely.
You had the same amount of chances that... Actually, he had 2 entries, didn't he? Did he?
You did the list.
Is he a member? I can't remember. No, moderator's got 2 entries.
No, moderator's got 2 entries
Yes,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah, that's something we forgot to add. Is obviously mods did get an extra ad as well. I don't know how I got away with it 2 years ago. I'm not going to say it on Who's Vlog. Respect your privacy, Timber. When I can, will donate, regardless of it being monetary or items, are the only thing most valued by many, experience and advice. Exactly, Dan. David, what will Grace be doing? Any modelling tonight, or will she do some work on the layout? Well, we are trying to do the layout. We're trying to break it up so it's not always Metcalfe and modelling. So we are working on the church tonight. We've got a few things to do. The static grass is here. We've got a proper video on it tomorrow. But like we say, you guys kind of attending the lives kind of get a little, little sneak peek at things. So the static grassing. And Dan bought this as well today, which solved my problem and what I was going to have for my path.
Take a picture of that before you start emptying it, actually. Just so...
Okay.
Yeah, the
Oh, the thing.
label. I like what Gav's put there. Where is it? It's scrolled up now. Back to the old saying, respect is earned, not demanded. We love you both. Your love for the hobby is 2-way. Thanks. That's true.
Damn, he is here. Shh. Timber. Brian. Timber swore.
Snitch! You snitch!
Timber winds me up all the time. Of course I'm going to get him in trouble.
You were sticking up for him the other day.
Yeah, well, it varies each live.
It varies which way the wind's
I'm
blowing.
a woman.
Yeah.
What do you expect? Ian Press, did I say good evening, sweetheart? I thought that
Snowy's in
Timber,
the
you
house.
probably read me on there too. Snowy, sweetheart. Mwah.
How's the patient?
Yes, has the patient. Andy T. Well said, Robert. It's about helping each other in great company amongst like-minded people. If you can, fine. If you can't, just enjoy.
Exactly.
Speak of the devil. Hi, Brian. Yes, hello, Brian. His ears must have been burning. Thanks for that, Grace, for my first live. It wasn't too bad. No, and for anybody that is doing new lives, I know a few that have started doing them. I know Simon has. And from doing it myself, I'm lucky I had experience.
Jerry's off.
Oh, no, night, Jerry, darling. So, I'm lucky I had experience before with the TikTok. But I remember when you start, it's so bizarre. talking to the phone and not getting anything back. I suppose I'm lucky I've got Rob here, but it is bizarre, and well done to each and every person that does it. It's hard to keep up with comments, but again, it's that supportive family there. So however long it is, however short, everyone is just there to support. What are you looking for?
What you need.
What do I need?
A jar of glue. Oh, that's that you need first, isn't it? Yeah, sorry.
All those people there, and I arrived in my queue at exactly the same time as Brian and Timber, and I still didn't twig who was. Dope. Yeah, hi Ian, darling.
Harris, you missed my remark. I will send you something to finish up your model building. They don't look right without them.
Oh, sorry we missed that, Harris, sweetheart. It's
Okay.
interesting. I didn't get
It'll be somewhat Welsh. It'll be somewhat Welsh.
Pete, I'm sorry, sweetheart.
That was Pete not feeling the love, are you?
No. Hi, Brian.
I love you, Pete. You know I do, bro.
Oh, yes. Hi, Brian. Got some news for you about the boards discussed in your live. Grace can confirm Will's answer about the board. Yes, Brian, boards are for you, baseboards. Dan mentioned about baseboards for William, and apparently you said, you know, if William didn't want them or use, you would quite like them. Well, William has said that he's not quite interested in his own layout, so they are all yours. Rob, no, sorry.
Gavin, you were well trained with Rob. Years of talking to him and getting nothing back.
Yeah.
I'm not actually. Who's that attacking? Is that attacking you or is it attacking me? I'm being thick tonight. I'm not sure.
No, he's saying that I was well trained doing lives, getting nothing back because I talked to you and get nothing back.
Oh!
Now the penny drops. So
Gizmo Builder, you need a module that gives up church bell sounds.
Chevmouth, just a little warning, folks.
And Cosmo.
Evie's upstairs. She's planning a little Christmas special. Eat. Nothing like planning in advance from what I've seen. I'm quite scared. Ah, look forward to it. Model boards with tracks, Dan has said. I'm going to have to love and leave you all. Good night. Oh, pardon me. Kevin Bradley, sleep tight, darling. Thank you for tuning in. Missed my very poor joke. Modelling versus working on my layout. I'm afraid I did, David. Do you want to repeat it, darling? Please.
I saw that and you didn't twig what he said.
Just sick today, Rob. Gavin's on my side today, apparently.
By the looks of it. What have you been talking to him about in private
Great
messaging?
for bursting me anxiety bubble, Timber.
Yes, Grace, you missed David's joke.
Go on.
Modelling or the layout.
Oh. Yeah, he's taking
The penny drops.
Yeah, now a penny drops for me. Rob, I didn't get it either. See, it wasn't just me.
Well, I'm not saying anything about bloody Simon.
Love you, Grace, says Gavin. You some love me. Richard, I'm going to have to sign off now. Going bed early is up in the morning for our trip to Norfolk, back on Wednesday. No worries. Have a lovely time, darling. And David, penny drops. Ha, 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 ha.
Oh,
with a big bang.
Right, do you want to get on to doing some
Yes, I
work?
do, actually. So, guys, the plan is I will have that while I'm talking and then I can get started. Well, I'm going to need that in a minute, aren't I?
No.
I'm going to use that tonight. Path.
Yeah, but you need to get that done first.
Yeah. Where's the...
Where's the what?
Just before I start, because then I can just carry on. And Ray Bertelson. I just love the smiling faces and great community. If the question is asked if I can help out, great. Otherwise, I just listen in the background. This community made a great weekend for Tammy Ray last week. Ray, do you know how Ray is doing?
He's doing okay.
Is he doing okay?
I spoke to Tammy today. He's doing all right. He just needed time for a reset.
I get that. I get that. We all got that for him. She said he heard from a room, didn't he?
Yeah.
Timber has been well and truly outed. I've seen him in 4 videos so far. Timber, your secret's out.
Question is, were they on OnlyFans?
Yeah. See, I'm quite lucky. I got a picture of Timber because I couldn't make the event, so I am quite lucky. I felt quite honoured with that. Loving you and Grace, I suppose. Loving you, Grace, and I suppose Rob too.
Excuse me, I think Simon's thinking highly of himself.
Have you got 3D printed a gravestone with my name on it? No, but that's a very good idea.
Oh, hell no. He's not worth it. He's not worth 3D printing a gravestone.
So would you rather have like Gavin there when he's not in the mood with you? And then you can place it on the gravestones when he's on my side?
No.
And remove it?
No. He's got a supporting role in the track. We've already said this. Hillcrest Holt, anyone not subscribed to my link is.
I'm not worth it now, LOL. No, you're a supported feature in this layout.
You're a big part of this layout. Huge!
Simon, just don't ask about the suggestion I made.
No, we're keeping that one. We've got to do it.
No, we're keeping that, Dan, for another time.
Ian Press, you want to get a Gauge Master rural sound speaker? I'm going to have a look at that.
I'm not going down that road anymore.
Gauge Master.
No, he's been very positive and complimentary, haven't you, Simon? So, yes, obviously our churchyard here you guys would have seen. Get my ugly mug viewing from there. And Rob's lit it up as well. Obviously you can't see
Alexa, turn off the shed light.
Timber's just said, does the printer mean I'm going to get a call about how to use design software? More than likely. Although I think just to start off with, we're going to do a couple of test prints off just for sites that you can get the STLs.
Oh, this has got the wobbles. Alexa, just going dark for a second, guys. Alexa, turn off the train light.
So Rob has now rewired, fixed these.
After he ripped one of the wires out.
Yes.
Oh, where's the lichgate? Where's the lichgate? Can we see it without breaking it?
I don't know, you broke it before.
I can't see it. Alexa, turn on the shed light.
You want to put the lichgate there to show it, don't you?
Yes,
Where
I do.
is?
There it is.
So yes, things are in place now. That's a bit further forward than we planned, but
Alexa, turn off the shed light.
that looks so cool. Although I did like when it was white, that was a snowy scene.
The furthest light here, that one hasn't been set yet because we haven't decided where we're putting a tree.
Essie made me wear a deputy badge.
Alexa, turn on the shed light.
That is looking great. Great work, Rob, says Simon. He's being complimentary to us both. Is he hoping you can bring me round to the good side? So, yeah, the only problem with these spotlights, guys, if you want them, Rob can obviously send you a link, but they are very, very tiny.
Well, the lights aren't tiny. What it is the wires to them are probably about the same width as a human hair. Do I dare ask what's just been posted?
Oh, Rob, you should have a gravestone for Simon saying unknown train modeller making lay on the model train tracks. LOL. I'm just going to lurk.
Who's that? Who's lurking?
That was Simon. Love him a lot. So anyway, guys, we now have our static grass. Where is the two? Do you want to get me some to prep them, please? Where's the paper gone? I don't know where the big sheet of paper has gone, so you have to use
But we do need to be friends with...
No, that's spring.
Spring.
Something's in your hand.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We're going to have to, aren't we?
Yeah.
Where's our deep baller?
We're going to have to make friends with WWF again.
Yeah. We've realised after a slight giveaway, Rob has done work on his house on the hill, and we've realised just how much grass we've used just on that. So it looks like we will be doing another order. So again, like we say, guys, you know, without your support, we would not be able to afford this. God knows how long static grass would take to do.
That was because of Gavin. That was because of Gavin.
Yeah, that was Gavin's big donation, but obviously you continue to support.
Oh, speaking of which as well, we need to mention the fact as well with SCENICS, with the issue with the grills, is totally resolved, and we received a pile of grass in the post.
Yes.
So yeah, it does obviously pay to talk to people if you get an issue with a company, rather than rant at them. But it's all totally resolved now.
Yeah, they've been fantastic with you about it. And then I need to get in touch to Metcalfe about spare parts. Although, you guys might or might not notice something about the church. Ages ago, somebody put it up to the ceiling and we lost our little square at the top. Randomly today, and I do not know how, it reappeared. So it obviously got stuck somewhere and went down. So we need to get stickers, I think, for those pots so we know which is the
square. We can get like a bit of light to hit the gate for the entrance. That might give a little bit more to the entrance. Yeah, possibly.
I missed that, sorry.
Also, I got a suggestion.
I'm going to say you kind of mumbled that, so that is your
Thank you, Robin Valley. I've now marked the Amazon page for the floodlights. No worries.
Oh, did you post it under as Robin Valley?
I did. I'm not sure if I need a new wife named Alexa. My ex never listened to me either. Well, trying to strip those hair-type wires is hard work. Yeah, Dan will bear with me trying to repair that one today. Dan, the air turned a little blue, didn't it?
Bear with you or bear witness?
Bear witness, yeah. Quite young. Oh, I'm trying to strip those out. Next door's a smoking pot again. I'm getting. It reappeared when Rob blew it and landed on the roof. Trevor Stubbs!
Hi, Trevor, darling. So, yeah, we will be doing another order this week, won't we?
Yeah, I might do one tomorrow because it's...
We realised how much we use. You'd be surprised.
No, they wouldn't be surprised. They're not as new to it as
Well,
we are.
yeah, that's true. So, and we also, you need to make some labels tomorrow, please. Because if we put the bits that we've already used, or the scraps, you don't know which is which, do you?
The scraps is a mixture of both. I just remember, I can't remember who, one of the bigger ones, they had a box of scraps.
Yeah.
I remember small patch areas, yeah.
So, I've not had a go with this yet, actually, so this is my first go.
Oh, while Grace is sorting that out, on hilly areas it's a bit more difficult, but on flat areas, for the experts in there, including Mark, what's the best sort of height above the board to hold this patch of grasses? Grace starting a skiffle group. Hi, Trevor. Have you any gravestones for the church? Anorak, yes, we do. We have some, are they SCENICS ones?
You've got a few different ones, actually. We've got a few that were donated that we only found after.
Yeah, are they the SCENICS ones though?
I don't know those ones.
They're laser cut, aren't they?
They're the old metal ones, and then you ordered some.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, we've got some gravestones, and I do believe we have some been donated to us, being donated to us.
We kind of have a mix.
What is that box you're passing the grass through? I forgot to ask earlier. It's called it sounds painful, a deballer. Basically, I'm sure everybody will know that when it arrives in the bags, it comes in clumps. And Mark mentioned we could buy this. You basically run the grass through it and it deballs the grass. There are other ways of doing it, obviously.
A sieve, but man would kill us if we used the sieve, I think.
But it has proved really handy. Got that off SCENICS as well. And it was one of those that you just basically glue together.
I didn't take these brushes out.
Timber, I've got 100 graves on my church. Cost me a fortune in the days before I could print my own. I can imagine. Trevor, sorry I wasn't out last night. Don't know if you know, but it's a bit wet out. You never realised. I never realised. Simon, 5 more subs so Dino can hit the 1,000. Come on, guys, hit Dino's link. If it haven't already.
To 1,000. I'm just going to clear the grass that's here so I don't end up.
Anorax, if you want some more, I'd be happy to send you some. Dino, drop us a private message if you want, or an email to rgjtrains@outlook.com. Again, please don't type it in the chat. Those stirrer sticks I saw, the ends could be stone covers, roller graves as well as headstones.
We've also got, funny enough, it's quite funny, the church kit itself with Metcalf. A lot of the waste bits also are pretty good grave shape. So if you are going to make the kit, definitely keep the scraps from there as well.
2 seconds. Brian's asking, has the secret thing been mentioned yet? No.
No,
that
tomorrow.
will be out in tomorrow's episode. Well,
Well,
part 1. Yeah, because we ended up with a rather long episode. We've split this weekend's episode up into 2 parts. One will be out tomorrow and one will be out Monday. But no, Brian, that's not been mentioned until this one's released about midday.
Oh, I thought you were releasing both on the same day.
No.
Oh, no, it just saves it being
Saturated,
flooded,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Subscribe. Rob, stand back from Grace when she's doing that grass. When she's doing that to the grass. Yeah, I'll bet. I've not actually measured the height from the board, Rob, but when I've done grassing, but I hold it roughly two hands high from above the board.
Or is that little hands or big hands? We've got different size hands here, guys.
Dino's messaged about 10 minutes ago on Facebook Messenger. I'll have a look in a second, Dino. Sorry, buddy.
We are quite busy tonight, so it's hard to...
You know how to put a link, I would, Dino. You just copy and paste it, buddy. Trev, RGJ Trains, what are the roads like your way? My lad is driving to Anglesey tomorrow for a race. They're not too bad. They're not too bad now. They are starting to dry out.
Wrexham was hit bad.
Wrexham's been hit pretty bad, so depending on which way he's coming from, avoid the 483, come down the 56 and the A55. But yeah, it's not too bad here at the moment. Certainly not as bad as other places. D-Baller is a posh colander or sib. Yep, that's exactly right, David. Machine New Zealand.
Hey, birdie. Are you... Good morning.
Hi team, just popped in. D-Ball in the grass, Rob. Not sure if we can show that here. No, probably not.
So...
The closer you hold it to the board, the stronger the static field is, so the grasser will be straighter. So that, oh, there we go then. So I was doing it right,
yeah,
by the looks of it.
For once.
That makes a change. There are secrets at Brian Pinnerton. Of course there's secrets. I just got up on the floor. Ouch, deballing. Know some exes who, never mind. Yeah, the A55. Yeah, it should be okay. A55. The only thing is the road down from the 55 to the circuit just, well, depending on the weather, that last bit of road, it should be all right. And he says, mum's the word. Dave will scatter the grass from about 8 to 12 inches. Okay, that's 3 different suggestions now.
Yeah. Well, what did you do? Because that seemed to work.
Mine was about 2 or 3 inches.
Okay.
Mine was about 2 or 3 inches.
No, it wasn't.
Brian says his inflatable sheep arrived. Meh. And it was a luxury one because it had 2 holes. It was a female sheep. See, this is what I mean. Innuendos, go for it. I know I've missed a comment here somewhere.
I'm just trying to get this.
Oh yeah, Dan, yes it was.
Why, what did he say?
That's okay. Dillington Model Railway Link. You know, don't worry. Well, yeah, speaking of that.
Oh yeah, Dina messaged you.
Dina's messaged.
So, guys, obviously this is my first time doing it. Rob has already had a go, but it is my go. It's my turn. What?
Dino sent a picture.
Go on. Oh, look at this cutie. This cutie patootie. I love dogs though, let's be fair. I can't exactly be biased. Put a cover over your building. That's not actually a bad idea. Although actually, thinking about it, we should be all right because it's only here it's going. And then we've got...
Here? What about in front of the church? You've got to have grass in front of the church.
I was going to do this bit first because this is the up layer.
Have a practice on that.
Yeah, that's You've done this before, I haven't. So how much glue do you put on? Do you put it, were you putting it on there or just?
And I put it, with that, it'll be absolutely fine to put it on that.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Right there.
We'll shake it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, look at that face. That's a poser if ever there was.
It gets better.
Oh! Not a dog, but cute.
Bear with me.
We got more animal fur. Is he got a farm or something? A zoo?
Timber. Oh God, timber. They are stunning. Sadly passed away now.
Oh. Oh, beautiful babies.
Absolutely gorgeous, aren't they?
White ones captivated me. But then I am a bit biased seeing as time's white.
Bear with me.
Are you catching up on photos? Oh, let me get more glue out of this.
I need to catch up on comments.
Right, can I start or can I not?
Right, yeah.
Rob? Can I or can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Bottoms
up.
Johan says, I'm going to look to eat some food. You all think the innuendo on stream is fun. In real life, between arguments and individual words being thrown at each other, kick. Mark says, I hold it fairly close to the wall, Tim, but not too close, otherwise the grass will not have time to fall straight in there, but I'll find out the Lord.
Only thing we have been told is small areas.
Yes.
Because somebody did big areas and then it didn't dry.
It does say, so don't go anywhere near the church for now, because you know it is a bare comment.
We need to
We'll
take
stick to everything.
Yeah. So I am doing a small area, especially as it is my first time, but I'm going to make sure because this sculpt mould is very textured. I've just got to make sure it gets everywhere so we don't get spotty areas.
Have you got any of the masking tape anywhere? No, I'm not going to stick masking tape to the church.
Under there.
I'm not that dumb.
So, here we go, guys. My first static grassing. Don't plug it in. They say there's no point. The closer to it, the better. Sorry, plug it to a nail.
Away from the church.
Oh, I'm with you. Shall I come the other side then?
I can't use them. Where's all the paper gone?
In the box.
The 2 sheets that I had.
Yeah, I don't know. There's one over there. So, yeah, they say keep it closer to this. Because one's positive and negative. I can't remember which, and it's closer.
Touch it with your fingers and find out.
No. And then just shake away. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but... And then they say leave it 4 hours before you then hoover. I have to really shake this, don't you?
Yeah. Make sure it's got it all covered.
If we have a few patchy bits, it's not the end of the world, is
Yeah,
it?
try not to get it in the part you haven't glued because you've got to glue that yet.
Yeah. So, that's the first bit done. Ooh, still flying.
You tip it upside down.
Okay. That's all set. Oh, are you?
I'm trying to stick some paper in front of the church.
Ah. See, guys, I'm failing. Nice action, Grace. I don't know where we are with comments, guys. I'm just literally looked down at the iPad. Grass fills on the building, cool it moss, fix it with hairspray, job for GAVIN. I'm really looking forward to the day I can start doing scenic work. It looks so much fun. Oh, I'm loving it. I really am. 3-inch, 12-inch on perspective. Hello, just practice to see what you like. Gravel around the base of the church gives a path around. Exactly. That's going to be my purchase next year, a WWS static grass.
And you already managed to knock one of the lights.
Dan, bear my witness, did I not say to him it was possibly better to leave it till later? Wait, how did I knock it? I was nowhere
I don't
near
know, but that was bent. I didn't have a lot of choice because we didn't know what we were doing, so I put the lights on, didn't I?
Trevor sent you photos. You'll get them, Martin. It's along Windsor. Shake and bake. The only time you should have even grasses on sports fields. We've got high level, move the applicator around more. Right, don't hold it in one area. You're holding it too close to ball, Grace. Also, you need to hold it at an angle when using a 2mm grasp. Grace, put pin on. Don't get me involved in this one. I'm not there in person. It's safer that way. Burnt my finger on my homemade applicator when I was
Another doggy.
Like a punch. Better if you apply it in thin layers, spray, layer and spray between each application. WS recommend not to touch the base. Yeah, we've watched a few of theirs as well, and you see it with them. And I think Jason got a video actually when he was at, which show was it, Jace? And they're demonstrating it as well and saying, you know, don't put it into the floor, into a click. And that's just what we've seen. So it is trial and error, but Rob's done quite well with it over the last few days. It is looking quite good.
Which you will see Monday. Because that's the
yeah,
second
you didn't
part
do the
of it.
glass till then, did you?
Yeah, as well, whilst Grace is showing it, this edge isn't too important right now because we've got to obviously build a hill up there. I don't think that looks too bad. That sort of question asking you as well. The layering spray. Does it matter if you go back to it a bit later on, or do you have to do it? Do you have to do it straight away?
Yeah, that was something we needed to
Because obviously you've got to do this all in patches. You need to do it and pick a straight line as well, Grace.
Yeah, okay. Let me get this bit done and then I'll do it from there.
Can we come back to the layering spray afterwards? Or does it have to be done straight away?
Yeah, because that's what we wanted to know with us, wasn't it? Was
Because obviously you're going onto the path there, Grace. You were literally going onto the path.
I just can't see that end.
Yeah.
You do that bit for me. See, what would I do without him, guys?
Yeah. So full of...
Might as well do
Something.
this one here.
Doesn't matter that side, but... Just wait. I mean, that stuff will go over the top of it, but it's just a weighted grass, that's all.
No. Because the other one I want to try, it won't be on this.
Bryce says touch the base with your tongue.
One of the techniques I do like that
Go-
they use.
Later. Is Gavin shooting up? Did we miss Gavin shooting up?
I did say bye to Gavin earlier, I think.
Oh, sorry.
But one technique they do is they scrunch it together. That's definitely something I will be trying. Not on here, because this is actually quite a well-maintained church.
Right. A couple of people are saying hold it higher. A little bit higher, yeah. Jay says sticking it into the glue is a myth. Yes, you can add the layers using the layering spray later if you wish.
Oh, that's good. Ah!
No,
I
you can go
twisted
back.
it before.
Oh, that's good. Oh, Gav's still here, sorry.
Oh,
I
sorry.
do apologise.
We
Gav.
always do this to poor Gav.
Yeah.
He's saying bye to other people and then we
So-
think it's him.
Yes. So hold it a little bit higher, but you can go back to the layering spray later.
And Jason said move it round a bit more.
That's fine. That jumper's going to have paint on it. Hi, Charles. Oh, Charles Frost is in the house. Hello, matey. Hope you're keeping well. Later for the next layer, allow it to dry, otherwise you'll knock over the previous layers. Thank you very much. So we were just concerned, well, obviously we're doing it in small patches as you're supposed to. If the first patch dries out before you put the layering spray on it, that's all. As I said, we're brand new to this.
Or we can go off his videos and...
Yeah. But it's just handy people being there live in the chat.
Yeah.
That can say it there and then.
Especially if the consensus is obviously everyone's going, no! Then you know we're really doing it wrong. Because obviously everyone does have different techniques, different ways. And that's obviously what we love. Like you guys respect that, you know, we listen to advice and find our way. But the support is there. And we love that.
Jason says, first layer 2mm summer, second layer 4mm autumn, third layer 6 to 8mm patchy. Jace, we've only got spring and summer.
And dead.
Patchy we haven't got yet. It's something we do need to get.
A bit much there.
Mix the different shades in the pot before shaking it. Okay, that's another one I made, didn't realise.
No, if you're doing a mix of grasses in, mix it in the pot and then put it in the hopper, I believe.
Oh yeah?
I could be wrong, but it's just the problem I don't like about the coverage, is it? Oh,
That is
that's...
actually standing up better.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so don't adjust the height you just done it at.
No, I just did it. I keep turning it before I freaking...
Are you sure you're not running out?
I was just thinking that. Guess what?
You've
I've just run out.
Yeah, where is it?
I'm not used to using it.
Where is it?
Shall I grab what's here for a second to try and finish off that?
Get that there, but where's the bag?
Bag's over there. Bag's there. Oh yeah, because I deballed it here, didn't I?
Yeah, where's the piece of paper you did it onto?
I used a different one, but you just had a piece of paper. Stuffed that up, didn't I?
That's something we learned today as well, how quick this glue goes off. So that's why you need to do it in small patches and make sure you've got enough grass in your hopper.
So that's why I'm kind of rushing here, guys, because I've never used it before, so obviously to me this really is brand new, how much I need and things. There we go.
Just bear with us if... Oh, Simon's off for tonight. Take care, Si. Thank you for joining us, buddy. You stay safe. Send our love to your mum as well, please, buddy.
And good live earlier, darling. So for those who watched Simon's live, he managed to get on today. So if you haven't seen it, you do play them back, don't you, Si? Oh, I've got bits. You need to, I think you need to put that in the deballer. I have balls.
You have balls?
I have balls, guys. I have balls. No, I need to get rid of them because they're balls. Oh,
Oh.
stuff it. I'll do it after.
Can you stop moving that, please? Stop lifting it.
I'm not.
Drop it down.
You know how I felt earlier when you were...
Shoulder. Not playing ball.
Oh.
It's alright.
No, let's try and finish this bit.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be doing all of it.
Did I see Sydney was there?
Oh, 2 seconds.
I know you were just preparing the grass for me.
Great, the chopper gets demonstrating that it's so easy. Yeah, it's our well, this is certainly Grace's Persiton. Ron, I use this product. Excellent. I would just add the glue on and lay it. Simon's off. Dan says, do I give points out of 10 for Rob and Grace's grassing technique?
Yeah, because he's seen both, hasn't he?
Timber never fill the hopper more than half full. Yeah, that's one we do remember. Jay says if you apply too much on each layer, it won't stick up. The weight of this too much. Yeah, so in other words, don't go overboard with it.
I am trying. I know I'm very trying, but...
Oh, Sydney Martin's in the house.
Hi, Sydney, sweetheart. Can they still see where I'm grassing now?
I'll move it a bit. I'll put it there. That'll be alright. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up.
No, I know. See,
Oh, Simon says, yeah, I've just made it public so Wednesday should manage to finish the kit. Shedmouth Junction. I know I'll get one of these gadgets, do a little bit, mess it up, then Eve will do it for me properly.
So, a question for you guys as well.
Let me catch up with the comments,
Oh, okay.
please. Harris says, as they say, practice makes perfect. Barnabas, may do a short video tutorial, the way it works for me on static grass and get, go for it. Dan says, secrets to static grass, crush and then 5 pound and make a special blue pill. Ron, it is worthwhile getting various different scatters, both length and colour makes an amazing difference to the outcome. Yeah, we've seriously underestimated what we need. Anorak, got to go. Nana, oh.
No night, Phil.
I approve of mixing the colours. Are you going to put a hole?
Maybe.
Going to put a hole and flag on it. Looks like a putting green.
Maybe we should have mixed spring and summer.
Yeah, possibly.
We'll just mix it on the 4. I don't know.
Rob, you need a vacuum brush. It will flatten the grass. Rob, you need a vacuum or a brush. It will flatten the grass. Timber, could you explain on that one, please, buddy?
Oh, unless he means me doing this brush. Oh, a bit of blue there.
Also, when vacuuming, use mesh to save the unused. Maybe cut tights. Oh yes, we've got a pair handy.
As Dan was like,
That's a fair point, actually. Where is
The
it?
advantage of being a female modeler.
Where is it, Chris? That cut piece you did.
I don't know, but I have another leg, so you can easily
I know
cut
most
the other
people have
leg.
2 legs, but most people do.
The only thing, guys, is one of the videos we watched was like leave it 4 hours before like doing that. So is that something you advise? But I do get what they mean. It looks very green. Maybe mix spring and... Oh, I don't know. Have I stuffed this up?
No, well, it'll be both for this, won't it? Hold the applicator at 45 degrees, gives more control. Don't go to the edge of the glue, so next patch of glue does not go over the grass. Stephen B. By the way, Rob and Grace, you could add layers using hairspray. Yeah, we've actually got the proper stuff as well. I'm trying to cut this open. We've actually got the SCENICS layering spray. Gavin Fry, I'm calling it a night. All love to my fellow mods, subscribers, lurkers. Real love to you, Grace and Rob. You're always special. Oh, thank you, Gavin.
We're
you
very
take care,
special.
mate.
No, I got
Thanks
darling.
for joining us as always, buddy. Vacuum the excess off, brushing the edges. Yeah, vacuum it off, they're saying.
Oh, I'm with them.
Right, bear with us. Just carry on talking for a minute so I sort this out.
I'm just making sure the bit you're seeing me brush
Stop.
here, guys, is I'm not getting it all. I'm just going like an inch away from the edge. So I'm getting the big bits. But I am making sure I'm leaving kind of like an edge so I'm not dragging it off the bits that I've glued. Because as I said, I don't want to pull off what I have done. So I am making sure. You didn't give them a warning.
No, okay.
That's nice.
I'm going to flick that round to you for a minute. Without killing it.
They're not going to hear me. Yes?
No, carry on talking or whatever.
They're not going to hear me though, are they? I'm supervising. Oh, you can still hear me? I know people can use hairspray as well. That is another one I have heard myself.
Where's your hopper?
I might need to do balling again. Or it's just I'm not shaking it enough. to say, did you want to mix them 2 spring in to see? Because that is very green.
Yeah, but then you'll notice the difference from there to there, so.
Grass is dying.
Yeah, but the spring will be going on top of it.
Yeah, true.
Right, where are we? Sorry, where's the... Charles Frost, what's the grass spray for? It's a layering spray so you can go straight on with the next layer. Yeah, put some business. Looks messy, leave it until first layer dry. That's very southeast American. Charles Frost, second layer. Don't have to wait 4 hours for the basing glue to dry before you start adding the layers. However, you should wait the 4 hours before you go over it with a mini back hoover.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I gathered. Now, we've also learned that tonight... Yeah, I know, I realise this. And also learned tonight that obviously we can walk away from it.
Not that you can see what Grace is doing.
But we can also walk away from it and come back and do layers after. Because that was one thing we weren't sure about, is if that was possible, so...
Shedmouth Junction owns a Mondeo.
Ah, good man.
2mm grass on his own, good for well-maintained lawn. Normal grass needs a mix of colours, longer 4mm or second layer. Yeah, that's... We have 4mm. We have 4mm summer and spring, but obviously we didn't buy enough colours.
So that's something somebody's going to say on the video. You know it.
Oh yes. But we're learning by our mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
45, remember. That lead is too bloody long.
I know. But then because some people like to...
Don't go too much in one area. I think that's what Jason
No,
said.
I know, I keep forgetting, I keep doing it, and I'm like,
need to
oh,
keep
but
that
it's not
near there.
covered enough. Huh?
Keep that near that.
You've had more practice than me.
That's where you're creating the veil, Grace, between the two.
Sorry?
That's it. Keep it between them. Pin a wire to the clip and stick that in the glue and shake the applicator, let it dry. Yeah, Ray, looking on SCENICS' own videos and plenty of advice, you don't need to stick it into the glue or the board, mate.
Oh, cool. I don't know what I'm doing there, but it's making sure, I suppose, that anything...
Hovering pulls the grass straight before it flies back. I'm suspecting it's whiskey o'clock. It's always whiskey o'clock.
Did someone else say about hovering?
Yeah, Paul, I think we're going to have to, once we've done this bit, we're going to have to put on hold until we got some more colours, because obviously we're...
We've got spring. Because the only problem is, guys, this is a summer layout. So obviously advice on colours. We've got spring and summer, which is why we thought the mix of colours, but this layout is kind of like based on summer. So is it okay with just the mix of spring and summer, or do we need to add anything else in?
Yeah, do we have to put autumn in it?
Yeah. Do we need autumn, or is it depending on the layout?
You just hoover that back up.
Headphone warning.
Which way?
I've been used to sweeping it. I have no idea why a crocodile clip is attached. Whether it's something I used to do and then found out it way worked better, I'm really not sure. Right. Summer should have some yellow in it.
It does, doesn't it? Or is it? It does if you
Summer.
look.
Yeah, but you look at spring. Woo!
Yeah, there is.
I've got a cake in my hand.
Where's your pot? What's in there?
That's 2. So we have the spring and the summer, obviously very green. And the spring does have the yellow in it.
We have 4mm spring as well.
So is it worth, guys, mixing the summer and the spring together. Can we potentially save this before we've completely buggered it? Like you said, we don't want a putting green, which
Yeah, I don't think we need the 6mm here, but if we just mix those two bags together, see what people think to that.
For summer and spring.
It was a hot summer the Brussels anyway. Not in Wales, it won't. It's too wet.
So also, guys, coming to mixing, definitely 6 won't be needed. But I don't know about you, but here, do you think we should go with 4? Or is this where we do it a bit patchy? So different areas have more grass than the other. Although the handy thing is, Rob, we can set our gravestones and then go over if we want longer grass.
Yeah. Roger's turned around and said scrump them up before it dries. Yeah, Rog, we don't want to do that on the graveyard because we want the graveyard to be fairly well maintained. But I have seen that in wilder areas.
Yeah, I want to do that up on the hill.
Oh, hell yes.
That is definitely something I looked and was amazed at. And that will be happening up on the hill as well as a few more ideas as well.
Ron, yes, this is going to be a scorched area. It's not scorched. This is going to be a maintained area. It's going to be a well-kept churchyard, basically. If it's low, leave us one colour, otherwise any other wild areas need mixing up. So, does that mean stick with the summer colour on the 4mm?
Or mix a bit of spring in.
It's too late now because this whole area is going to have to be that because you'll just see the difference.
Well, no, we could save it with 4, couldn't we?
Use a mix of shades of timber, is saying. On the second layer. Wild but not abandoned. Longer scatter in places. Urban does help it stand up, but I do tend to let it dry slightly between layers, as sometimes if you do straight away, you can pull the brush straight up in one go.
We don't want to do that. But yeah, I get what they mean. In fairness, it does look brighter on camera, but I do get what they mean. It is quite green, isn't it?
If I press play on this, I might actually see it on camera.
It does look quite green. That is massively delayed.
No, it's not. It's not caught up. That's why.
Oh. That looks quite bright green. Where we can see the bits of yellow, but I get the longer grass.
Oh,
will.
God, yeah, you can't see the green. You can't
No.
see the bits of yellow in it, can you? Yeah, to be fair, you can't actually see the bits of yellow in the grass.
I think it is still quite green now they've said that it is. But then you look at SCENICS themselves, they use summer grass and it looks luminous green, doesn't it?
Sorry if we're missing comments as well. Obviously, we're trying to use spring, summer and autumn mix gives a better colour variation. Yeah, unfortunately, Paul, for this now, we have got no autumn.
Can we save it with spring and summer?
Spring and summer gives a better colour variation. Have you got any coloured flock, yellow and reds, etc.? It finds sprinkled here and there, medical effect. Yeah, we have actually. We can put a few flowers on it afterwards, can't we?
Yeah.
Oh, whilst we think about that, layering spray, after you've done your however many layers, can you use the layering spray to put your scatter on?
Yeah, because otherwise we need to make it up, don't we?
Shaky, I'm thinking of buying green nylon carpet offcuts and taking my shaver to make it my own.
Huh.
Again, apologies if we are missing them, obviously. Any comments? I don't think I can paint the grass any better, but use a mixed scatter of Ron Martin longer scatter in places. But again, we don't really want to go any higher than the 4mm here because we want it to be sort of a kept churchyard.
Some of them are kept beautifully.
Yeah.
We like churches, so me and Rob have been to quite a few with the cameras. And yes, there are some that aren't well maintained. I mean, odd graves, we could put tufts to make it a bit longer around the graves, couldn't we? But some that we've been to are beautifully kept.
Timber said, it will look darker once the white glue goes clear and the brown rather than the white shows through. I know it's supposed to be a well-maintained area, but even so, you get odd patches of different colours. I do get that, Mark. But we just got what we play with at the moment with this bit. We're all right for the rest of the yard layout, but this bit, this is what we've got.
Now I realise where this is. Oh yeah, the paper tied in my church, isn't it?
Timber, scatter on top of grass sparingly. Yes, use layer spray. White glue is only for used on the base layer. Brilliant, thanks Timber.
So what do you want with this? Do you want 4mm mixed or?
Well, a couple of them are set. Let's ask the question again once more. Should we mix the spring and the summer 4mm grass to go over this section? One, like everything you do in modelling, it's trial and practice. Errors can be fixed. Always look good at real girls' lawns, wild areas. Yeah, well, like you say, well, it's pure. It's beyond practice for us. Make your own gas tips and flower testing out the grass machine.
Yes.
It does look brighter on camera.
Marklin of Sweden does a fab tutorial with that.
Yes, hard to tell is grass standing up. That's the object, the static grass. This bit is standing up. Again, it's hard to tell on the camera.
It's only 2mm as well.
New Durham, your church. Yeah, we know your church scene's under snow. Yes, mix the static grass. 40% spring to 60% summer. Go for it. Mix the colours. Yes, Rob, but in patches, I think. Speaking as artists, no grass is even, but the best maintained sports areas mix away. The only rule is that grass is never even. Aaron, did you get you did get a mention in my last vlog. Couldn't get your name right, so Sue told me off. It's all snow and grass, man.
I see where I have done bits faster, but I think that's because I held it away. But the
four will stand up better.
So do you want to mix a bit of the summer and the spring to see how it goes?
I would.
So if I put it in this pot and then you can deball it into the pot, just so we've got, because we don't want to mix it all, do we?
No, just don't go over. Just, what was it? More summer than spring, it said. Take some of that out.
Okay.
Because you could only fill that hopper halfway. Now do whatever the rest is in the other one.
So that's the summer in there.
Alright, put less spring in. Where is the deballer?
I don't know.
Where was it?
I just started mixing it up a bit
It's
in
all right,
hand.
don't worry about
Put one ball for extra luck.
it. One ball for extra luck. You want to read the comments? That sounds bad, that does.
It does, doesn't it?
One ball for extra luck.
I know how the guys would twist it, so it's
Don't
all
twist
good.
balls. Don't twist balls. You don't twist balls. That's just cruel.
Oh, you know how women feel.
Why, twisting women's balls?
No,
What the?
I ain't saying it, my life. We've got to behave.
You can put innuendo with it.
I can't think of how to do it. Oh, my mountain peaks. Women's peaks. Women's mountain peaks.
Don't twist peaks.
Yeah.
But women like having their peaks twisted. They do.
So open the debate now of who agrees and who's like, nope. My missus is like, nope.
Whose missuses likes having their peaks tweaked? Let's see how many honest guys we've got here tonight. And then everybody else goes silent. I can't say anything, she's sitting next to me watching. Now the question is Grace going to say whether she likes having her peaks tweaked?
Depends what mood I'm in. As I suppose most women.
Well, no, some women might downright demand it and others might downright detest it.
This is true.
So it might not be a mood thing.
I thought women are always in moods.
Women are always in a mood. It depends how lucky you are as to which mood you catch.
I don't think I've done this as good as yours, but
I don't know. Yeah, tomorrow night we'll tell, or Monday night we'll tell them.
yeah.
And they say, oh, it's a pile of crap.
Oh, Trevor's off. Did I just see? I'm just going to look at the comments while Rob's doing that for me. I saw timber mix, but not 50-50. Make it non-consistent coloration to mimic Mother Nature. Would add some.
Is that base layer just a 2mm spring? It's a summer grass, 2mm only. Tweak, tweak, tweak. All right. No sweaty balls or turtle twisters.
Trevor, good night, darling. Wow, this seems so complicated. Exactly.
And why mention pink peaks? Not got a chance of saying that now. And I know why.
I'll go next door and pick your static grass to them. Smells like you know a thing or so. Finishing exactly what modeling's about. Remember, you can always fix it. If the base layer just a 2 minute, oh, you just answered that. Like all layouts, it's yours. Try things and see if you like it. If you don't, redo it and just have what you've already done. Tweak, tweak, tweak all the way, says Dan. No sweaty balls or turtle twisters, says Ray. And why mention peaks? Yeah.
He can't say anything.
Yeah. Well, he still could, to be fair. Talking of peaks, and why I like scale model scenery kits, but do tend to get bashed them. Shaky hands, Google it. Grass is the boring bit, much more fun when Grace starts playing with the bushes. Timber's, yeah.
That's a new one.
Timber set it up. We're not there
that's
yet.
a good one. That's Timber, well done. That was a good one.
Good night off my shower. Night, Mum.
Talking about Grace's bush.
Craig said you can always mow the bush, and Rob can sow his wildflowers so he sees against the ground. Yeah, we all like the purple peaks. LOL. So is this for mix of both now? Yeah.
Yes.
So what am I doing? Where am I spraying it? Am I spraying it in bits?
No, just do it all over.
But this, do you do all of it at once or bits?
No,
How
you
am I-
can do it. Just watch, because you need to do it. You watching?
Like a spray can.
Basically, yeah. I just spotted you missed a bit.
Where? Where have I missed a bit?
Oh no, it's not. I'd let you off. It's the glue.
Take two, guys. Because then the only thing is, what about the layering spray now on the bits where we don't want it?
You down there?
Yeah.
Oh, wipe off. 45 degrees.
Ah.
45 degrees. You've gone over that bit already.
Well, I can't see. My arm's causing a shadow.
Keep going.
It's this.
I'm standing up quite well, actually.
Ah, my hand's getting tired. I don't know how men feel.
Especially when lifting a heavy load.
Because I imagine if you notice it's a bit flat. And Jason, I know I keep forgetting to move it round. You could always, like when you make tufts, you could put the static grass applicator over it. I don't know.
That's what I did. Right or wrong, I don't know, but that's what I did.
How do men do it? My arm's hurting.
Dino's off to bed.
No night, Dino, darling. Alright, what do you think?
I'd run the static. I'd run the applicator over it.
What do you do? Empty it and then do it, or just?
No, just do it. Just run it. Don't shake it. Just run it over it.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, superstar. Do, 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 do.
I don't know if it's the right thing or the wrong thing to do, but that's what I did.
I would think when you make tufts, because that's one thing Mark Lennis Sweden showed, wasn't it?
Well, that's standing up really well.
So I've actually done it right. There we go. Ta-da!
There's none of that, I don't think.
But I get
on
what people...
the camera, it doesn't really show it well at all.
But I get that mix now that I can see it here. Unfortunately, that, like we said this to Dan earlier, colours don't actually... It's because it's so bright. Ah, does that show you a bit of colour, guys, actually? I've changed the angle a bit.
Let's see what it does here.
So you can see the bit of yellow in it. I don't know if it's just because the light's so bright up above.
Alexa, turn the shed light to 50%. If you stop moving it about.
Oh, I accidentally caught that there with my thing, and it's, I see what people mean when you put it together and it's made a little tuff there, which isn't a bad thing.
Quite a bit as well. Can you see on that front leading edge?
Yeah, we're going to have to turn it over and do it that way, because I tried to do it, but it wasn't having any of it, because like here, you've got a lip. So it's
Purple
not...
peaks and green bushes. Grace shaking it, what are we talking about?
No, I thank like Timber for that, because I think mixing it really has made a big difference. Like you said, you've got that yellowy in it. It's not so...
Looks great, looks great, looks quite good in the video, I agree, looks good, that's looking brilliant, Grace. Dan says, my Alexa shed not found. Charles, no, apparently, sadly it was announced just a while back. He's passed away aged 86, I think he was.
Good old age.
I'm no big football fan, but I do understand the importance of such a name.
Was he a big one in the day?
Bobby Charlton, World Cup 1966.
That's why I don't know then.
It's when England actually won a World Cup final.
Ah, right. I'm quite happy with that.
It's really good. It's about layers. Even on A4 size dioramas, I can do 6 or 7 different passes with various scatters. Sad day indeed, Charles. David Wass. So if you want to see a green bush, then maybe it's quickly time to ring for a taxi.
I know, hair dye.
Shaky hands. Oops, sin binned. Oh, I missed something. Sin binned?
Who's been sin binned?
Shaky hands was timed out.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Shaky, yeah. Again, not being prudes or anything like that. It's just... we're trying to keep it a little bit cleaner. Innuendos can never get enough of, but downright smut we're trying to avoid a little bit.
We're not sure if we're being punished.
We're trying to avoid swearing ourselves.
We've noticed a difference on our channel, whether it's just it's been playing up. I know a few people have had YouTube. Dan actually tried to go live the day we had issues. And
then Shaky's come back with, go on then, they think it's all over. Yeah, it is now.
So, you know, it's not us trying to put a downer on it, guys. We love the innuendos, but if we are potentially being punished for how we've gone, we don't want to lose this channel, because it would gut us. It's, you know, obviously, you guys, we've got over 4,000 subscribers, but you guys, the 50, 60 we get in, you know, and people that obviously comment on videos, because there are probably people that are subscribed and not tuning in because it's not summer, and you know, outfits and things, but you genuine guys would miss.
Rabbit holes in the front lip where it's some rascally rabbits. That's some big rabbits, Roger. Jesus.
Rob, looking at that from this angle, I kind of like that.
In what respect?
It looks like
justify me.
it just looks like it's a bit raised more dirt to the grass. That's why it's
Okay.
I don't know, you look at it from this angle, you might say different.
Molehills. Yeah, that's another good one.
We've got our one for the next bit.
Dan says potentially punished. It sounds like a potentially good night if that's what you like. Yeah, Dan, do me a favour, Dan. Please, I'm begging you, don't share with the group. You're supposed to be doing that with the Hoover, Grace. They did tell you.
Where is the Hoover? I don't know where the Hoover is. That's why I was like, oh, there.
I'm guessing it's that bit thing over there that looks like a Hoover.
Where's the tights?
I don't know. Where's the bit of tight?
You've not thrown it in the bin, have you?
No, I haven't thrown it in the bin.
When you laugh if he comes back, guys, I've thrown it in the bin. So just a head warning, a headphone warning for you all.
I'll stick my fingers into the hole to push it down. Yeah, so we're not being prudes. If you keep away from the downright smut,
Headphone warning.
Keep totally into the innuendos. We're laughing. And like I could say, look, Grace is sucking.
Yeah, am I sucking good?
I know you're missing bits. Oh, you're going to hate Tim. You're going to hate Tim.
Oh, is that what
Timber.
No, call him Tim, actually.
Variation is the true reflection. It sounds like the pink moors on the Scottish Islands. Put a rabbit button. Timber Surf said Grace has a very wide rabbit hole.
Excuse me, Timber.
How many times will you need to hoover? There'll always be loose grass. Just taking advice off everybody, to be honest. So much for toning it down. Yeah, but like I say, innuendos, we don't mind at all. Keep the innuendos. It's just the downright openness. Pete, looking at those floods in Scotland, bloody hell, they're awful. Yeah, it's really bad up there. Chris, evening everyone. Welcome up, welcome up, welcome up. Welcome in, Chris, I should say. What's up, Jake? You got the look, Timber?
Yep.
Yeah, Chris. Timber, I just went to the top of the naughty list.
Yep.
Is he above Simon?
He's on par, but...
He's on...
But we're not going to let Simon have a buddy, so we're going to have to find somewhere new for him.
Hurricane. Hi, Chris. Hi, Brian.
Oh, Hurricane.
I did say that right, didn't I?
Yes, Hurricane like the...
I'm impressed.
Oh, Hurricane, sweetheart. How are you? It's been a little while, darling. I hope you are keeping well.
What are you pointing that at now? Right.
You wanted there, didn't you? But I'm going to move it this way so it can, I've already put it round it.
Yeah, you can see the back end of it, look.
Oh, well? I thought you didn't complain at that.
Normally I wouldn't. But I'm just taking advice of our viewers. So what's in there?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Right.
2 and 4.
4 and 4.
Spring.
Spring, summer. You'll get it right in a minute.
I will. One of these days.
Stick your finger in and get it out.
That sounded really awkward there.
What sounds better? Let's go exploring or exploring with Jake? I would say that let's go exploring.
Yeah,
on the side, Scotland is higher ground, so England will have it by Monday. I don't know about that. We've got it already. There's Grace tapped her mind.
As I what?
Ron says, I'm fortunate in central belts, only the high winds but no damage. My settlement remembers some playing with garden. That was close to the mark, Rob. What was close to the mark? I'm lost. How is your waffles and fish fingers? They were really nice, Dan, to be honest.
They were.
Waffle and fish finger sandwiches. I just decided to have it.
Now, do you want to do a mix of 2 with a summer and spring, or keep it as summer 2?
It's got to be the same. It's got to be the same as the rest of it. Only Rob knows how well Grace's vacuum works, and he's not telling.
Well, he's not complaining, obviously.
Well, I'm not telling for cheap. I'm not cheap, so PayPal donations, please. Mark, it doesn't look too bad, Rob and Grace. I would leave it now until the morning so that the glue has had a chance to dry and see it with a fresh pair of eyes. Yeah, that section we're not touching now. So what we're going to do is just move on to the next section. We're just going to work with what little grass we've got left.
My mini section. Wahaha.
What are you doing with that?
So we know what it is. If I can get it peeled off.
What is it?
The
What's the
sticker.
Off what?
Off the Brian. If I say Brian revealed it, that's just for scrap. So I've written on it to...
Oh yes, I'm with you.
Because otherwise we're going to look at it tomorrow and go, what the hell's in this one?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
If I can get the sticky off.
This is going to look good, says Charles. Driving today, Dan says, driving today, I felt like I was in a boat with a load of blood peels, especially on one at the Valley on my way to Hollywood KFC. Yeah, that one at Valley, that always gets copped. It's the, oh, Pete's off.
No night, Pete.
That one always gets copped really bad, Dan. And ironically, that's where the steam trains turn around. Charles says, glad I'm in Somerset, we got off light.
Right, so
Timber says, you need to use some polyfiller on the path before painting grey. We're not painting it grey, Timber.
Ah, no.
Do you want to show that to us?
Yes, I don't think I can obviously do it now because of the grass. But Dan actually bought us this. They gave him a wrong one for Engage. And to be honest, I thought a lighter path, so this is just like your stone path. I thought it would be pretty good for that.
Although that being said,
What are you thinking?
that might be too big.
It might be too big.
Yeah, you look at that, the size of the guy's feet, the models. In all seriousness. You look at some of those to the size of the guy's feet, the model's feet.
I'll have to get my tweezers out then, won't I?
It's like boulders, isn't it?
Some of it, not some of it else. It's a bit weird.
That might be an issue unless we put it through a grinder.
You mean like you put other bits through a grinder and it was too thin?
Well, no, you just don't put it on for too long. I'm sorry, I've literally just thought about that. That might be too big, Grace.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do then. I've got time to decide anyway, because obviously the grass and that, I don't want to...
Yeah, David wants it. David, that's way too big for path gravel.
I will figure it out.
Way too big.
Where's the deballer? And the paper.
But sorry, it's just looking at it now. It's just come to me that just I might try and put it through that grinder in the morning. The only thing is, it'll just make it more powdery as well. I don't know where the piece of paper is.
You used it before, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you were in a rush job. Use this one because it's only a smaller area. Honestly, guys, how do you think this has gone?
If it's too big, I ain't delivering my N-scale stuff. Should have saved the dust before washing. Yeah, tell me about it. Sorry, Dan, it's only just occurred to me. Hurricane, but I hope to return soon to hobby modelling. King Julian!
I like to move
Move
it,
it,
move
move
it.
it.
I like to
move it.
move it.
Down, 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 down.
Oh wait, did I see a comment? Craig, did I go at a comment but Rob was reading that you said something that would have set me off? A certain word, Craig. And I had a prediction you would today. I'm glad you did. But I don't want to say it unless you did. But I'm sure you said something earlier, Craig, that I didn't respond to because I read it while Rob was talking, so I couldn't, and
Right,
then I've
okay,
only
shut
just
up.
remembered.
Let's go for a week ago, I bought legendary cards and more political that made a long time ago in Yugoslavia. Cool. Copy grinder and a couple of pulses, then sift it. Yeah. So,
We
you
might
know,
find something new.
sorry, it only just occurred to me looking at it now.
That's the only problem, isn't it? It's... I can't say I've made my mind up. I need to really think about it, what I want to do. I don't know.
Get some end gauge of that stuff. See how the copy machine goes. Grease is the word. Why is grease the word?
Greece was not the word. There was a certain word, unless Craig is not in anymore.
Has Craig left without saying goodbye?
Unless you missed him saying goodbye.
Unless we missed him saying goodbye. If he... Oh, there's no point in saying goodbye now then, is it? Even though I was literally about to.
Where's my brush?
What do you want the brush for?
Just a little bit left. May as well go into the hopper.
Do you want to pick that up before it gets stood on as well?
Yep. My D-baller, guys. Oh, I'm just going to have to say it, aren't I?
No, you're not.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
Right, you've said it.
That's what I saw him do earlier and I didn't respond to it because you were talking. Thank you, Craig. I'm just listening to our viewers and reading out their comments, of course.
Someone put Craig on a timeout, please. I'm joking.
No, Timber will go and do it.
Timber, don't.
Timber, sit. Stay.
Sit on your hands. Not too much. Timber's thinking, why are they picking on me? You know why we pick on you. Dan knows why we pick on you. You ain't living that down, dude.
I'm just a cow, so I pick on anyone.
I'm glad you know your place.
Excuse me.
Carry on. Your stare doesn't bother me in the slightest. We've already ascertained.
And yet you say to other people, her stare scares me.
No,
You're acting all big and clever because you're on the live stream.
You might as well take that down to the edge.
Oh, okay.
You might want to remember where your lichgate is, though. Mind you. Just.
Fluke. Pure fluke, that.
Right then, folks. Oh, Shedmouth's off. You take care, mate.
Who's off?
Shedmouth. Thank you very much for dropping in, mate. It's really appreciated.
Take care, darling. Thank you for tuning in.
Why does Grace always make things look so easy?
I thought I was making a hash job of this, but... Oh, Rob, the super glue.
Well,
It's like... I might have to get a fold to it.
It's all right.
It would work for Craig. It looks like ice.
Anyone in this chat thinking of attending Model Rail Scotland next February? I'm an official as well as being a member of 2 clubs, which will be there. Cool. Tim Maslin's in the house.
Hey, Tim.
Just saying hi before I go to sleep.
Aww.
That means Tim's going in and
Oh,
out.
I'm not doing it.
Tim's going in and out, 45 degrees.
I'm trying. It's just for shaking and... Oh, as I said, I don't know how you men do it.
Plenty of practice. You're trying to get it to stand up again.
Yes. time taking
Can you
up
chat?
from me.
Flip it for a while, have a chat.
Flip it, poke it, daddy. Hello. It's my ugly mug again. So Rob has decided he wants to do the hoovering for me. That's so sweet. Did you hear that, guys? Oh, headphone warning. Because somebody else doesn't like to give the headphone warning. Do you, dear?
I only like to do this bit because I get to stick my finger in a hole.
Oh, I know you like sticking fingers in holes. Just saying, are you there? I'm still here because we're at Trainworld. Thank you, darling. As I said, it was one of those I knew I'd read it. And I was like, oh. I knew what you were saying, though I couldn't just play it. You got my back. That was skill, lol. What was skill, Harris? My hash job. Charles Frost, careful you will get RSI. Exactly. I don't know how you guys do it. Delta wanted one. Hello, have you been on our channel before, darling? Yeah, it's what I asked you tonight before my name on the channel name, surely. No idea what she's saying. They couldn't hear what I was saying.
That's the sound of the police.
So Craig, Rob, shut it off. So Delta Honed 1, have you been to our channel before, darling? Careful, you will get RSI.
I used to have that when I was a kid, you know.
Sorry.
Seriously, because the amount of office work I did. That's why I don't work in offices anymore. You'll never get me working
So
in an
all
office.
that telling Rob off for getting stones on the carpet for nothing. I haven't got stones on the carpet. Can you send me a link of your channel, Aaron? I can't find you and I'll like to subscribe. Jason, the thing I like about doing static grassing is when it goes down, it really starts to make an area pop. You know what, Jace? We've actually said that with an area... low power mode. We've actually said that with an area that Rob's done today, how much it has changed that area just by being grass.
Looking at it now.
It's not just painted brown. So I really can't wait to get on with my hill. So I completely agree. Delta on it. I have been following your fine work. Have you been on the live though, darling? Because I recognise your name. I just can't remember if it's comments or not. That's better.
I think they're calling him Common then.
No. Noisy sucker, Rob, says Timber. It's
Grace doesn't
sucking,
complain.
says Barnabas. Red lights aren't on, guys. Sorry.
You don't suck, you lick.
Hurricane, I'm not there to start channel one day. He will be. Hey, all going to my sister's for a B-day dinner. She turns 06 today, lol. Well, a very happy birthday. I need to get the charger because that has come up with charging. Warning. Why have I got that in my head?
Do you know what I've still got in my head? I like to move it, move it. That's not going to be enough for there, is it?
It might be for there, but I can always mix some more. Oh, he's going to mix me some more. Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, my
You said it might be enough.
No, I think it might be enough. Could you wait till next summer before doing any more static grass jiggle?
Huh?
David, he's basically saying in summer I'll be jiggling, won't I? And I won't have my layers on.
Oh,
So
mountains.
it'll be mountains. It'll be a, what's it called, where the ground shakes.
Earthquake.
Yeah, it'll be an earthquake on the mountains.
Do you know that's not even remotely funny?
I'm going to check it
Or
out.
either that, it was so funny I actually forgot to laugh.
Timber bell, timber all the way. Oh, what fun it is to glue a diorama tree. As I reckon.
Is that a haiku or something?
Grace got it this time. Exactly. Penny doesn't always drop, but sometimes. Ooh, ooh, ding, gang, walla walla, bing bang.
Right.
We started something now. Oh, you didn't flip it, you just left it there. Ah, that's actually perfect that we've done that. Can you guys see the difference in the greens now, actually? So that's got the four with a mix, and that's just the green on itself. You can actually tell the difference there, can't you? So that actually shows it quite well, doesn't it?
They call it mellow yellow. Well, that's what they're saying. If it's mellow, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, send it down.
Flush it down.
Flush it down.
Flush it down.
We're getting loads of songs.
Because they wanted me to sing them, I bet. They're like, oh,
No, green, green grass of home. Oh, careful, Paul. Someone might get offended by that song of his as well.
What?
Tom Jones's Green, Green Grass of Home. It might offend somebody. I don't know why yet, but somebody might be
Wasn't
offended.
there actually speaks about Delilah that a football club didn't play it anymore or something?
They're not allowed to sing it in Cardiff Stadium.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what the people did, was sing it.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time it's sung.
Ron Martin, I thought I needed to get a life. No, that's us.
Yes. He knows us so well.
Pinnerton looks like a golf course. Yeah, it's the 19th hole. That's about to die.
Is that about to die as well?
Yeah.
Well, the iPad's fine. That's at 52%. Would your special tea bag blend not make a good church gravel path? Only problem with it is it's quite dark.
Weathering powders?
What, to make it?
Lighter?
I don't know if that would work. Let's ask Tactimore. Tactimore, are you still in?
It's not a bad idea if it would work, if he reckons that would work.
Well, we can ask the expert who made it. I just don't know how well it would work.
And then when we do this winter snow scene, we can use a bit of Colombian white.
Yeah, we had jokes with Dan's today. We were twisting everything we were using. Where's the spray gun?
That's a thought, why not?
Rob.
Where's what?
The layering spray.
Looks like a golf course, but how many have lost something in a churchyard? The 19th hole was an episode of Knight Rider where people were being buried alive. I remember that episode, Brian. What's up?
Just went down my throat.
That just went down his throat, guys.
Yep.
You don't really want me to find Toby, do you, Brian?
Who's Toby?
I don't know.
I want to know.
Barnabas Junction, classic Knight Rider. I'm sad. I'm so sad. I've got the complete box set.
Does that mean, if we need to find out who he is, does that mean we'd find out who Glenn is? Because that's another person we don't know who it is now.
Who's Glenn?
Exactly, I still don't know.
No, that's true.
It really does bother me all these years later. I don't know who poor Glenn is.
You should use a face mask, Grace, when spraying anything. Bear that in mind in future.
Well, you sprayed it towards me. I know you wanted to off me, but...
Yeah, but next time it's spraying, you've got to wear a face mask.
I did when I did the airbrushing, didn't I, actually? I put an FFP3 on.
Brian's got the box set as well. Good man. Ron Martin says, by the way, when spraying, use a mask.
Thanks, guys.
Stan over. I should remember that episode of Knight Rider, but I can actually picture it.
Which one? Sorry, I was...
The episode of Knight Rider where the 19th holes where everybody was getting buried.
Oh, yeah. We watch it all the time every now and then.
It scans the ground. Because Bonnie upgrades his scanners.
Yeah, magically, he always has everything.
Why are you
upgraded.
shaking your hand with the clip in it?
Don't even ask.
Brian, what's my favourite episode? To be honest, it has to be the ones with Car in. Then Goliath. Car and Goliath. King Julian wants to know, can you put a King Ralph's figure on the layout? Do you know what that's in reference to, yes?
You were talking about it earlier.
Yes, do you know what the film was?
Probably. You know what I'm like with names. Put me on the spot like that.
Oh, who was it, King Julian? Was it John Candy? I can't remember. He finds out the king or the queen dies in the UK and there's no living relatives, and they find this most obscene, foul-mouthed American who's a direct line to the English throne.
Wait, so is that a bit like Mr. Deeds, where he's kind of found this guy in the middle of the countryside and suddenly he's...
Trust does not rust. Jason, I have the entire Knight Rider DB collection and Airwolf and the A-Team and Street Hawk. I am aiming to get Airwolf and Street Hawk. Oh, I've got A-Team. Airwolf and Street Hawk I intend to get.
What's the other one you've got? You've also got the one that only has Brother in Arms, is it?
No, we're talking about 80s series, Chris.
Oh, I thought that was.
John Goodman, thank you very much. Kit versus Car, brilliant episode. More than one episode.
Yeah, there's two, or did he come back again? I can't remember.
King Ralph.
We actually
Sacha
saw...
Baron Cohen, I think, was King Julian in Madagascar.
We actually saw one of the proper replicas at Castle in Castle.
Test your skills, create a putting green. That's not a bad idea. That isn't a bad idea. Can we not have a putting green in the park?
If you want a little mini putting green, I'm sure we can do you a mini putting green. But it will not be like the golf tournaments we go to, where they actually use scissors to cut the grass.
The full season's available. Cool. Good old 18. Yeah, they should not have remade 18 the movie. Made that 18 the movie. That was rubbish.
Yeah, but they want to remake the Harry Potter series. They want to make Harry Potter
Quantum Leap was another good
series.
The Ball Guy. I'm not the kind of guy who... Oh, I can't remember the bloody... Yeah, it's gone. I'm not the kind of guy who kisses and tells or something it was. Tricky one tonight. F1 sprint alongside the RG Trains live stream. This will require some large gins. Jimbo888.
Hey, Jimbo, darling.
Mike is off.
My finger
Night,
up
Mike. Thank you very much for joining us, buddy. You take care of yourself and sleep well.
Headphone warning.
If you touch the wood, just tip it away from your breath.
Well, where's the thinner? The thinner applicator? The thinner thing.
It creates too much vacuum. It creates too much force. Craig has got full go box set from Knight Riders and all Dukes of Hazzard.
Can I just prove...
Time Tunnel, yep, that's another good one.
Can I just prove a point here with females? You weren't sure that was enough grass, which, as I proved, a female does know her sizes right.
Right.
Headphone warning.
It's Grace's turn to suck it off. Renegade. Harry Potter deserves a TV series. The films missed too much of each book.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
Jimbo888 says, is that Hoover available with a quiet mode switch? No, but I wish the operator was.
You were the operator not long ago.
Which was your favourite? Knight Rider, Airwolf or Street Hawk? Oh, mate, no. Airwolf would be out of that. But Knight Rider or Street Hawk? Street Hawk was only on for what, 3 seasons? Was it 2 seasons?
For me.
But I loved Street Hawk as well.
Now,
Dan, Treasure Hunt, Annika Rice. Land of the Giants.
Now a question here. This is going to be the Vickers plot line, so that grass would be better kept.
I'd keep that at 2mm personally.
But do you want it a mix of spring and summer to get that colour variation?
Have we got 2mm spring?
I think so.
Yes, we do.
Yes. So shall I do a mix of...
Go for it, if you want.
So we did get the spring...
Terrahawks.
The Jarvis. Because we didn't have any of the spring. Unless people come back and say...
How about Phil Harding from Time Team? Yeah, not a bad idea. Airwolf was the #1 80s series. They were all good in the 80s, but today, yeah, you wouldn't get away with making them today. Someone would be offended. Jimbo, Fireball, XL5, Stingray or Thunderbirds or UFO? Nah, that's too much of a challenge.
Oh, which one?
Fireball, XL5, Stingray or Thunderbirds or UFO? Or Space 1999?
UFO, I didn't like all the episodes, to be fair. But if we're talking a space, what else do we need to throw in the mix? I know it's a different time. You want some toast? I know it's not 80s, I was just going
Well, it's not
space
80s, is
there.
it? And it's
I
not...
was just going space.
Automan, yes. That's one that everybody forgets is Automan. Incredible Hulk, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. RG trains where they have his and her super glues, that's very true. Search for Knight Rider. Captain Scarlet.
Oh,
Red
MacGyver. I've not really watched much of a MacGyver.
I couldn't get into MacGyver. It was almost... It was more unbelievable than the A-Team was.
The only bits of MacGyver I've probably seen is on the Simpsons episodes. Because the sisters were into, Patty and Selma were into MacGyver.
Ray says he loves a woman that mows the grass to the right height. Yeah, there's nothing worse than having either long grass or no grass at all, in my opinion.
It's getting it just right, as Goldilocks says. So I'm mixing two spraying.
Chips. Total, yeah, totally agreed. Chips. California Highway Patrol. Dun, 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 dun. Space 1999 was not a great, but the vehicles are amazing. Yeah, Dan, you're going too far ahead. You're going 90s. Believe it or not, a year ago, I bought a book that is called UFOs Over the Balkan. Found the twist. Well, let's stick to the 80s.
What about us young ones that weren't around in the 80s?
Oh, I don't give a shit. Yeah, well, everything does that, doesn't it?
Just said about the ADRIAN.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry about that. See, yeah, Dan, you're going way too far now. Way too far.
Weirdly,
80s.
this static grass is actually doesn't need de-balling.
Starsky and Hutch. Yes.
Yeah, but did you remember the new modern movie they made? Ugh. On the fan of that.
They are rerunning the UFO series on Freeview Channel something. I can't remember which one.
UFO is on. Oh, they do a lot of old ones.
I tried watching it. I couldn't get into it.
I
It was
used
rubbish.
to watch it. It didn't have MASH. Now MASH was a good series.
T.J. Hooker.
I like MASH.
William
What-
Shatner as the copper.
When was MASH?
MASH was the 70s.
Oh, I'm going back in time. I like MASH. I do like that
70s through
series.
to the 80s.
I do like MASH.
Dan says, not I thought you were born in the 90s, Grace. T.J. Hooker, Dukes of Hazzard was good back then.
Where's me dual baller?
Starsky and Hutch. Yeah, to be fair, that remake of Starsky and Hutch, because the fact that it was such a Mickey take, was brilliant. Who remembers the Invaders TV series? Yeah. Jimbo 888. Bush in a bag. Now there is a conversation that can't be had on here.
What did he say?
Bush in a bag. The $1 Million Man. Invaders was great. The Sweeney. AD227529 was Kit's serial number.
I feel left out.
Jason says, I like MASH too, with sausages.
Rob, that baseboard's moved.
Oh, baseboard.
This one.
Yes, we know.
Well, I didn't know.
We should do, because you moved it
When did I move it?
when we were trying to fix in the viaduct.
When we were trying to fix the viaduct.
Yes. Snowy says you remember the Invaders. Ray's off.
See you
Keep
later,
the
Ray,
Invaders.
darling.
Thank you very much, buddy. You take care.
Enjoy your...
Blake 7. Oh my God, yes. $6 Million Man and Woman. Some of them were seen in the Yugoslav Air Force during that time. Stevie Nicks was going to marry a William Shatner until she found out her name was going to be. Grace, if you're going to mix different brands of grass, make sure you try it on a bit of scrap first, as mixing different brands doesn't always work.
Who's recommended that?
Mark.
Right, Mark, no worries. What it was is we realised about spring 2mm, so we kind of went to Mona. But I will do on a bit of scrap. I'll do it on... Do we have a small bit of polystyrene? We should do. We've got loads again. And I'll do it on there.
We haven't got enough to spare it, Grace. Not both 2mm, we haven't.
No, I mean like a little tiny bit to
No.
see if it...
We haven't got enough. It's only a tiny, tiny bag.
No, we've got 4 bags
Of
2mm spring.
yeah, but you want to mix it in with 2mm summer, don't you?
Yeah, which is less. It's literally...
Where's the 4 bags of spring? Prisoner, filmed in North Wales. Yep, at Portmeirion.
Sorry, 3 bags.
Have you been from Navarone? Not as good as the guns of Navarone, in my personal opinion. TJ Hooker, the most misleading TV series name ever.
Why? What was it about? Because when you said that, I was
TJ
like...
Hooker was about cops.
Oh. Yeah, that's really not where I was expecting you to go.
I'm a huge fan of the Prisoner series. The business put me in as a homage. Love the series and that. I have loads of stuff. Well, it is just down the road from us. And to be honest,
What?
it's not that impressive, is it?
What?
Portmeirion. Not for the price.
I found it beautiful, but then I didn't have to pay to get in, did I? I was there for the filming.
Lost in Space. The series, yes. The movie, no. Fall Guy.
These are all going above my head.
I think you should just go for it, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's only 2mm in it because it ain't going to stand up loads. It isn't.
And it's mainly mixed in with the summer. I am not a number, says Jayton.
I'm not coaches 94 bells. I am not a number. I am a free man. Lost in Space 70s, methinks. Yeah, totally. Exactly, Ron. Battlestar Galactica. Yep. I have got the entire original TV series on DVD, including the seasons where they came to Earth that were totally slated, and I also have the new series on DVD.
Picard was in the 80s, wasn't he?
Picard?
Was he 80s? Not the series. I'm trying to think of Star Trek.
Star Trek was
It was
60s
Picard.
onwards.
Yeah, but he was in the 80s, wasn't he?
Who, Picard?
Yeah.
90s.
Was he 90s?
Yeah, same
Who
as
was in 80s
Janeway.
then?
80s was Shatner stuff. Well, there was a massive gap, to be fair.
When was the film, that first film they did? Was that in the 80s?
Moneybrook Junction night, me and Lisa heading off.
Good night, guys.
Time Tunnel, grab the series is brilliant, got it all on DVD. I'm glad I got so many. Cylons, robots in skirts. Yep, totally. The only ones that could make it threatening. Ben Nevis is more interesting than Portmeirion. At least Ben Nevis has a starred review. Yeah, it's got a 1-star review. Yeah, get this, guys. Where is this looking anyway for a minute? Yeah, you want to hear this. I was telling Dan today. I had a look online. TripAdvisor. Ben Nevis, really heartbroken. It's received a 1-star review. These people complain it took him and his girlfriend all day to walk up it. It was far too steep. It was too wet. When they got to the top, it was too cloudy, so they couldn't see. And unlike Snowdon, they didn't have a cafe. And then it took them all day to get back down again. So, can we give a big hug to Ben Nevis, please? Because I'm sure it's heartbroken about that review. Put it back round to you. There's a video in over. Yeah, meant to do that. Right, let's get back. Wrath of Khan. V, yeah, the original series. Prisoner Cell Block H, totally. Picard was 80s to 90s, Voyage of 90s, no, it was 80s. Man in a Suitcase, didn't hear it, couldn't remember that.
Where's my scissors gone?
Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. To be honest, if it gets a 1-star review, it'll keep the general public away. Fair comment. Hurricane. What's interesting in the movie Force 10 from Navarone, there are actors such as Harrison Ford, Apollo Creed, and an actor played the guy with the metal teeth in James Bond movie, the place the movie's in Yugoslavia, believe it or not. Yeah, that was quite the big movie for them at the time, wasn't it? Walter Love the original H series. B Smith was a legend. Totally, she was, wasn't she? Shaky says they allow these people out on their own. Yeah, only on day release though. And did you know that the original James Bond is from Yugoslavia? No, I didn't know. Oh, the Saint. COBERTON says the Saint. Yeah, that's a good one.
Right, so there's our mix of
Yes, Roberto. Damn, the BBC have decided to cancel the TV series Doctors of next year. Not heard of that. Joe 90th, another good one. SP 9809. Ricardo Montbelt. No, you confused me with that. Prisoner Cell Block H. Vinegar Tits. Yes! And that was the nickname of that person. I'm not being rude. That was literally her name. Reminiscing over old shows. How awesome is that? Spent all the time planning escapes and all I need to do was push a wall. Yeah.
What I'm thinking here is that's the garden.
Yeah.
Have bushes there for their privacy, so that can be the longer grass again, but this can be the two.
So
From where it gets rough.
Yeah.
And then bushes, and then...
So you'd only want this bit spraying afterwards?
Yeah, okay. I'll do that after.
Okay.
I've lost my house though.
The Champions. I must admit, I don't remember that one, Snowy. I do apologise.
Where's my house?
I don't know. So in the 80s, I was just really into music. Was working, staying with parents, APs. My things were watching the Tube on Friday evening, OGDWT on Tuesday evenings. Moneybrook Junction. Oh my God, Monkey. Of course. Can't forget Monkey.
We've got to paint their brand tomorrow. I'll do that side tomorrow. Okay,
peeps. F1 Sprint is calling along with a very large gin. Catch you all later. 73s. 73s and 88. CB talk. Generation was a good series. However, the movies were far better than the series. Speaking of bushes, She-Wolf of London with Kate Hodges. Tim Maslin's off. Good night, Tim. You take care, mate. And you two, Jimbo, both sleep well.
Take care, guys.
Thundercats. Enjoy the rest of the stream. See you down. Howard the Duck, Marvel's live best action film. Monkey. Yeah. My turn to go now. Good night. Oh, good night, Brian. You take care. Sleep well, buddy. Hurricane. The original name of the spy is Dusko Popov. Ian Fleming wrote books of James Bond using Dusko Popov as an example. And I forgot to mention that Dusko Popov was a WW2 spy. Brian, Tony, sorry. The Champions was a brilliant most for me because of Alexandra Bastedo. King Julian. Now, who doesn't like Kiss, Motley Crue, ACD, so many others? Monkey, Friday Night Watching. Yeah, totally. Really, really bad dubbing. Really, really corny. Well, it wasn't even CGI, theatrics, I think you call it. But it was amazing. Kenny Everett is being repeated on Matt's Manchester TV. Jeez, that I'm impressed with because he would get banned. He just would, wouldn't he?
I think that actually works. Rob.
What's that?
I think that's actually stood up quite well.
Is that the garden, is it?
Yes.
Okay, well, you've missed a whole patch there.
No, where?
Right at the front.
No, because that's where it goes down, so you're going to have the bushes there again. And
okay. Thunder, 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 thundercat. Oh!
So again,
my turn.
With the concern, if people are worried, obviously this is only 2mm, so it doesn't completely stand up, although that actually is standing up really well.
Those marvellous men in their flying machines, just so Grace can get involved.
Oh, I love that film, I do.
Kenny's on Matt's TV. I am surprised about that.
But guess what I found, guys?
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. with the late, great David McCallum. And Benny Hill. That's another one that wouldn't get accepted today.
I must not have cleaned my hopper because I had a longer 4mm there. So it's interesting to see the difference in length. You guys won't see it, but...
OGDW2. Anyone want chat aware how it's got its name? Not me, personally. Oh, the video's frozen.
Oh, battery. Is that not charging? 2 secs, no, it should be. 2 secs, guys. No, it's not. This lead is playing up.
Bear with us a second if you can hear us.
No, they won't.
There we go. There we go.
Battery wasn't working. So for anybody that's wondering, we have the Jarvis 2mm. Whether it will work with bigger ones, I don't know because we've not tried it. But the Jarvis is actually mixed really well with the WWS SCENICS or WW SCENICS. And that has actually worked really well.
Right, I'll go and catch up with the comments.
How do you do the lines? People do lines. I like that.
So, new generation would run for the first safe space with the persona Kenny. Very, very, very true. And suck their thumbs. TMNT, Thundercats and HILLMAN. All education my kids needed. Kept them engrossed for hours. Okay, Grace is happy now. Let's get back to the show. She won't know. Jason said it's back now. Benny Hill is also watching the Balkan. Dan says the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles timber. They are rerunning the entire Benny Hill on that TV. That's brave. Andy's off. Time to bail later, folks. Don't forget to join
Which Andy?
Hot dog.
Oh.
Don't forget to join Andy's live stream tomorrow. Andy, if you want to share a quick link before you shoot off, or jump over to Andy's page.
Good night, Andy, darling.
David, what Smoke and Cleric is a woman playing a man pretending to be a woman pretending to be a man. It all got very silly. Timber, I still have the worn out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle videos. Mark, I love Kenny Everett and Benny Hill. Who didn't? He-Man, I liked the movie, never cartoons are epic. Hurricane, the most popular British series in Vulcan are Only Fools and Horses, Blackadder and Hello Hello. There you go, because the people in the Balkans have got taste. And they're not frightened about people being offended. David Watts loved Benny Hill. Hi Andy, see Andy, night Andy. Lines by using several different shades of green, not too different in shading though. Andy sharing his live link. Thank you very much, Andy. Yeah, jump on that tomorrow. It's Andy's first live for a few weeks, so please support him.
No, it's only 1 week. It was on holiday, I think.
Was it? I thought it was a couple.
Time's going so quick.
Speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I bought a yellow Hot Wheels van from that same 80s cartoon. Cool. David Watts, no comedy show from the 80s is PC. Now this is very blooming true. I simply don't believe it. Oh God, yeah. Oh God, what the heck was the series? Alf Garnett. Alf Garnett. You would never get away with that now, because you used to call that guy a certain coloured samba gentleman of other sexual orientation. Rumby Soda, Thomas Modern, I mentioned Tugs and Thomas the Tank Engine Brains. Not sure of the decade, but Faulty Towers. Yeah, very true. Timber might not make it. It would be the Warrington Show. Faulty Towers, the British classic, but there was only over 13 episodes. Ron Martin, I'm obviously one of the older guys at 65, but disappointed that OGWT didn't get mentioned. Ron, please explain it to me, because that's lost me. Till Death Do Us Part.
Oh, when was Goodnight Sweetheart? That was 90s, wasn't it?
Goodnight Sweetheart was 90s, yeah. Yeah, man, it counts. In Sickness and in Health. What about Love Thy Neighbour? What was the one in the 70s?
You didn't want to go 70s?
People have already done it. MASH and everything.
I loved MASH, I did. What was the other one that used to be on the same time with the channel? What was the other one? There's a channel that has MASH on and something else.
Gone with the Wind. Steptoe and Son.
Headphone warning.
They're rerunning now. Push it towards it. No. Grace, no.
What?
Away from it. This is a section. Give it away. Don't push it towards it, because you will cop it. Now I need to spray that, but I've got to spray that away, haven't I?
For what?
This, because you want...
No, I'm not heading like that. That's for house. That's for vicarage. So
But
it's.
you've not done the 2mm here either.
No, because I need to put bushes in so I know where
You can put the bushes on top of it.
Yeah, true.
That's
got it.
isn't it?
That's
Hopper.
true.
You might as well put this back in for a minute.
Oh, yeah. I'd already emptied the hopper.
We'll get back to the comments in a minute.
But that means the colour is going to be slightly different there. But
Oh, we'll just put the summer on. Yeah, just put the summer on.
where I thought for his garden, that's going to be more kept, so...
Yeah. So what's this one now?
Spring and summer, similar. What?
No, it's all right.
What are you thinking?
No, it's okay. Georgia Mildred, Columbo, Danger Mouse, The Gnomes of Dulwich,
Danger
The Detectives.
Mouse.
Dun-dun-dun. Stick away from the cartoons, said Dan. The Waltons. Oh, everybody's going bleeding cartoons. Penny Crayon, Family Nest, Banana Man, Raggy Doll, Super Ted, Over the Engine, Button Moon, Trapdoor. My God, I'm really showing my age. Yeah, rack off, dude. That's as polite as I'm getting, you showing your age.
Why is there a hole there?
Why is there a hole where?
There.
I've got no idea. Don't worry about it.
It's like a drilled hole.
Waltons, Danger Mouse, Clangers, Tom and Jerry, Wombles. As many TV shows as you can. Yeah, tell me about it. Did you know Lionel Richie has a brother and his name was... Yeah, alright, I'm not even going to go there. Ron Martin, laughing his head off. The Good Life, yeah. Looking at, just for example now, The Good Life, that was quite a sexist show. Because she was always put in her place by her husband. Screen's frozen again. Low battery, 20%. No, it's charging it.
Well, it ain't going to happen in RGJ trains, that's for sure.
Hold for a tree, maybe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
It could be. I'm just... No, because that's where the big oak's going to go, isn't it? Oh, I don't know.
No, the oak's going to go...
Have you seen it? It's a proper drilled hole. Was it one we did initially and then
One here.
changed it?
What Good Life, Land of the Lost, Lord of the Rings. I remember Danger Mouse when I was a little child, didn't watch that cartoon, I didn't know you had to read Serbian and English. Never the Twain, yes. No good asking me about 70 shoes, no TVs in the pubs back then. King J is a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. Also, that was with movies such as Back to the Future. Grange Hill, oh yes. Just say no.
There was another one actually that a friend of mine was in, and it was made by RTD, believe it or not. Dark
Good
Sky
Life.
or something.
Can't remember her name, one bum of the year many a time. It ain't half pop, Mum. Yeah, again another non-PC one. Little Miss Tammy Tomato has just commented saying that she's surprised I wasn't buried under the patio or shed today. It was her who thought you were in the 30s, Grace. She can go into the shed with Simon.
Sisters before misters.
Zammo, yep. Bake a grove. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't talk like that with Craig in the house, should I? I shouldn't say bake a grove. The Adventure Game.
I had to be careful when I said paper.
Tis Was and Swap Shop.
Paper. Paper mill.
Paper Mill.
Someone we know was from Burnley, so it was always paper mill.
Right.
You just said about doing that,
yeah,
so
that's fine, that's fine.
so I'll just do the 2 and the 4 and then...
Yeah.
Why don't you put the...
Bring in Baker Grove. I can't say it without saying it. It's like saying I
Either.
work for the engine. But Baker Grove. Craig's going to kill me.
You sound like one of the airy bikers saying it like that.
Craig's going to kill me. I'll be getting hate mail off Craig.
I'll watch it, it's fine. Craig, I'll give you
But
the
no,
address.
Craig will also turn around and say to me, that was Newcastle, not where I'm from. I can't stand Ant and Deck personally. Tis Was, didn't everyone get Solly James water bucketed? That's a whole different show now, isn't it?
Huh?
It's alright, I'm being rude. Dan says, if you don't hear me and Tammy, just heard you use her nickname and that has given me The death stairwell. So if I go silent, the search party. You started it. You said it. You typed it. Didn't you? You typed it. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, you typed it, Dan. Don't blame us.
And if we read it out, that's your fault. You type at your own risk.
You don't hear from me and me. Tammy just heard you use her nickname as giving me the death stare. Let's get ready to rumble. I can't do that bit. Saturday Swap Shop going live. Monty Python's See, again, Hurricane says Monty Python is popular in the Balkan as well. They must be like the most un-PC, chilled people on this planet. Going live with Sarah Green, Thomas the Tank. OTT was the adult show on Friday nights. Swap Shop was dreary when Tiswas hits the screen.
Right, so we're back to the 2 summer just so it matches everything else.
Thomas the Tank, the original series.
Oh, sugar. I shouldn't
Dan
put the
says, I
glue
know
on
I
that.
typed it, but you said it, I still die. Well, I fail to see how that's a me issue.
He shouldn't have typed it at risk of it getting read out, basically. Don't blame us.
Just don't type it out again and I won't read it out again. Renegade, the TV show. But it's alright, Dan, I've got the 3D printer now, so if you die, it's not an issue. Mum still loves you, though. God knows why.
Because he used to drive her to where she needed to get to.
Yeah, true. Craig says, you need a sycamore. Well, apparently they were all yew trees. Someone else said, apparently.
Ah!
I remember Joe Brand late night show on Noel's house party. You're still alive then, Dan? Shall I say it a couple more times? Shall I reread out the whole paragraph again? So sycamores or yew trees? We were told yew trees, weren't we?
I think it varies where you are, to be fair, and how old the church is as well.
Do you need a tree? I'm still singing I Like to Move It in the end, so I don't know why, it's because I've been chatting with him privately. I've got it stuck in my head even more now. Yeah, Tammy, if you're listening, before you kill Dan, can you just make sure he finds the power cord for this printer, please? Thank you. Then you can kill him. Shaky's shouting. Who remembers Mike's chopper nearly got crippling? Who remembers Mike's chopper nearly crippling Sarah Green? Was that an adult show? Dan, that printer, Mike, that printer, mine's still old. I've still got the new one, the resin printer on the way, so who do I put it in the will? Mum, who said she likes me and welcome anytime, or Robin Grace. You can give it to Mum, she won't be able to use it and she'll give it to me. So either way, once you've got it, just send it over and tell me you can help yourself. McHale's Navy. I can't say I remember that one. Paul, yew trees are associated with churchyards, and there is 500 churchyards in England which still portray yew trees older than the buildings themselves. Okay. What are you looking for?
Hoover.
You mean that thing over there?
Yeah. Pantyhose.
Pantyhose. There.
Where? Oh, okay.
Tammy said once she kills me, she'll find the cable herself. Okay, Tammy, in that case, you go for it, darling. Kickstart. Oh, yeah. I remember Kickstart, Carl.
That was really not a good freaking add-on to what you just said. Go for it. Kickstart. Headphone warning. I know. I need the thingy.
You can't have the thingy. You make it too powerful.
They're barely picking up.
I'll finish talking when she stops hoovering.
Nope. I'm gonna have to use the brush for this.
So what?
Oh dear.
Get that grass out first.
No, that's kind of gone.
Or just leave it now then. Leave it, just seriously, don't move it. Just leave it.
That's out the way of it.
We'll just leave it now and it can wait till it's dried off. Because what we're going to do now, guys, is we are going to start to wind it up because we have noticed the temperature changing in the shed rather rapidly. So,
Do you want me to do before or leave it?
with what?
4.
4? Oh, is that not the 4 on it?
No.
Oh no,
2.
we'll do that quickly then. Yeah, do that. Aaron, Bill's off. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, mate. Thank you very much for joining us. You sleep well, buddy. Dan, oh, look, a bit of tights where it was ripped from my body. Oh, well, that's if you believe what was told when he asked why it was on the floor. I'm confused now. Doesn't take much. Shaky hand, sorry for you. Just have to get used to it. It's one of my eccentricities. If you met me in real life, it's actually appropriate. Okay. Could be a reason behind it. Yeah, we'll take that as a reason behind it then.
What?
About shouting in capitals.
Oh, fair enough.
Tim broke at the full DVD set. Voyage to the bottom of the sea.
So the only thing I have done, guys, with that layering spray, I don't know if you noticed, to try and not get it on the 2, I did hold the paper there to try and avoid it going onto the 2 where I don't want it as 4.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's a big jacket anyway.
No, I know, but it's interesting to see because we will have spots that you don't want.
King Julian, here's a good comedy movie. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Again,
Yes.
another one. Another one that you wouldn't get away with these days. You really... This side.
No, it would have frozen.
It didn't.
Did it not freeze?
No, it didn't freeze.
Oh, I obviously sorted
Done.
it pretty quick.
Saw tights on the floor, was hesitant to ask why they were there and on top of it. Oh. Dan, you're just weird. Well, we know this, right? That's why you fit in. Maid Marian and a merry men. Yeah, going back to like Monty Python. Look at the song, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Blaze. Oh crap! Yes. Ron, back on early shift from 0600 physics. As I don't tend to sleep well. Keep on. We'll keep on. Sorry. So back on early shift from 0600 as the first second minus support. As I don't tend to sleep well. We'll keep on modelling. Does that mean you're shooting off, Ron? I'm lost. COBERTON, Blazing Saddles. God, yeah, that's another one that you wouldn't get away with. Young Frankenstein.
Well, look at Disney films. They've had to put warnings. Look at Aristocats we watched on Disney Plus. Warning. Slurs against... Because it's for Chinese cats, isn't it?
What's the one that we watched and they dubbed over a certain word?
Oh, the dog. It was the black guys that were in the war, weren't they, on the
yeah,
planes?
they called it, yeah, the Dam Busters. The Dam Busters movie.
Was it Dam Busters?
And I'm not even going to start ranting about what they're doing to Scampton right at this moment. But yes, the Dam Busters movie where they called the dog Digger.
Add your other word.
I like Monty Python 161. Always look on the bright side of life. Oh, heck yes.
Always look on the bright
side of death. The Carry On films and on the buses, can't believe they've been mentioned soon they would get made today. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Top Cat. Oops. What are you saying oops for, David?
I thought Top Cat was a kid's cartoon.
I'll be here as long as you guys. Oh, sorry, Riley. I thought you were shooting off. I do apologise, buddy. SP9089's rum and cigar finished, off to bed. Good night, all. Thank you very much. You take care, buddy. Sleep well, and thank you for joining us.
Good night, darling.
The Muppets on Disney has warning in front now for scenes of smoking and things. Oh, Jesus crap. I have a model kit, Hurricane, a model kit of the ADRIAN Lancaster in such scale as 172. The damn disc is pranking me well. I've crawled all over a Lancaster from the Battle of Britain Memorial flight. Name of dog, previous post. Oh, it's okay, but yeah, no warning that time.
I didn't pick up what it was. Just have to go on the mix.
Yabba dabba doo, Flintstones. Yeah, would that get made today? Because that was
No.
extremely prehistoric, pardon the pun. Dan, you crawled over one, I drove through one.
Mama, mama, mama. I wonder if that would as well. Okay, that was definitely 2. Ah, well.
What was 2?
This I had there, mostly up the Hoover.
I have got a tubby with a mix in.
This is for tub mix.
Okay. Right, you done there now? Right, so what we're going to do now, guys, is we are going to shoot off shortly.
Do you want to light it up so people can see what it...
Well, you're not going to see it, are you?
Mm.
You're not going to see the grass. Actually, Alexa, turn the shed blue. Oh, move a piece of paper there. Oh, I can't actually. Alexa, turn the shed white. I can't see the colours. Alexa, turn the shed white.
Bear with, guys. Oh, it's this lead's gone, Rob.
Plug it back in again.
Sorry, guys. The lead I've got is dying. It just doesn't like the angle because it's
Bear with us a second. I'm just going to show this like a nighttime scene. Alexa.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Turn off the train light. I'm going to try and put this as a kind of a evening.
Move the yellow tub out.
Move the yellow tub out the way. Alexa, turn the shed light blue. Yeah, move that out of the way as well.
Which?
Those 2 white cans.
Looks snowy more than anything.
So we're just going to... That works. Robin Hood TV series Lancaster. Before you ask David what's his up. Bye bye, David. Thank you very much for joining us.
No, night, David, darling.
Good job on the static press. Heads up for people, the Gazelle is having a farewell flight on Monday, passing over many parts of the UK. No way!
What?
The Gazelle helicopter.
Do you want to see if it's going to go past Valley? We don't miss this one.
Various Disney Channel, Disney films on Channel now advertise inappropriate content.
Yeah, that was...
Too
Oh,
many get offended these days. The entrance looks good.
yeah, and what I like about this lighting, whether it works for you guys,
I don't know, I can't see what you're doing.
is you should be able to see the grass being up.
Lit up, you mean?
No, just the grass stood up because of the light and everything.
Night will message to Dan says Night Owl will message tomorrow if I'm dead or alive. And Julian says nice, I like it. And I've got to say, I do like this. I think, like, remember me saying about the blue to make it like evening.
Only problem is blue too much messes with our eyes, doesn't it?
Yeah, I get that. I mean, where's my phone? Do we know where my phone is?
Nope. I don't know.
I'm just thinking I could mess with the colours.
It'll be around there somewhere.
I guess
There.
nearest part of you. Right, see if we can mess with the colours a bit. I'm just going to try and mess with the blue.
Add a Buckingham
Chevrolet.
Palace to your layout. We've not got enough room.
That's probably too dark.
Yeah, that's 2. What other colour could we try? Oh,
What?
That looks a bit more brighter and not.
But a dusky evening.
That's better. That is much better.
Right, 2 seconds. That's too bright. Too bright.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, it looks different on here to even there. How weird. Because it shows more on there than it does.
That looks better. Looking good, says Paul. Add Buckingham Palace to your layout. Shake your hands, caps please, it means you're shouting. I suggest earlier pressure.
Can I borrow your phone for a minute, please?
Yeah, go for it. Nice. I have to say that looks brilliant. Thank you very much for the compliments. Like I said to everybody, this is well, it's certainly Grace's first attempt at static grassing, and I think she's done an amazing job on it for her first attempt.
Took me a while to get used to the
Taking a
shape.
picture. You need to clean the lens. Grace,
Yeah.
clean the lens.
Okay. Wasn't actually that bad.
Oh, I can see it.
You sure it isn't my lens that's bad? Bless you. This
Ooh.
is a good one, Dave.
Right, okay. I've just booted Shaky Hands up. I'm not telling him moderator's tough.
Why, what's
Sorry,
up?
He was asked twice about the caps locks. I did try and give a bit of leeway. He's just turned around and said, as I said earlier, tough. That's my tough. You can add a gas and grayscales as you now have the file on SD card. Cool.
Rob?
That works. That really works. You know where to post that, don't you?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I can now, can't I?
Yeah, just a quick rant there, guys. I did try to give someone a little bit of leeway concerning caps lock and a little bit of understanding, but I won't have them turning around and telling Mop. I won't have people saying tough to a moderator. That's not nice.
I know, I kind of like both photos, guys. But I like that one.
A spade, a fucking shovel. I'm lost on that one. Looking really good.
Now that looks like a photo we would take of a church,
It looks
doesn't it?
awesome. Looks like a real diorama. Thank you very much indeed. I mean, you know, you guys who are so skilled in this. To us that are total newbies, especially at static grass.
Oh, sugar, where's the room for my trees at the front? So I won't post that one yet.
No, you can. They can go into the grass, Grace. They can
Yeah,
go into
true.
Grass, Grace. Looks like a real diorama.
I'm loving that picture because that honestly doesn't show the background or anything. I'm so happy with that shot. But that's something we'd take at an
Right, can we
actual
not
church.
take loads of pictures on my phone.
No, I just took the two. Can you send them to me, please?
So, yeah, we shall start bidding good night, guys. Let's turn this back white again. Alexa, turn the shed light white, please.
But hopefully that picture... Ooh,
Jesus, that was
that
bright.
picture would have showed the guys the static grass was worked quite well, isn't it? I didn't do too bad.
No, that issue's done and dusted now, David. It's okay, don't mention it. Please. Craig, thank you very much. Looks awesome. But yeah, thank you to everybody in the chat tonight who's helped Grace out with that, because obviously we've been picking your brains a lot about it.
That's technically my first diorama shot as well.
Yeah.
Because everything else is always prepared, but that one actually looks like... There's still bits to do, obviously. But...
Timber, I don't offer praise very often. I'm a mean bugger, but the grass looks very good. Ron Martin, a wee pond would work. Ron, genuine question now. I'm not trying to be funny in the slightest, but a pond in a churchyard? Oh, Ron. Where Grace has done her 2 mil and then she's gone down to the 4 mil, what about a pond down there? Genuine input just from you, please, if you don't mind, on your thoughts.
Oh, it could be their own. Ah, or you could do it this side because it's flat. And that could be the end of their garden to a pond.
They won't see it.
No, sorry, guys.
Alexa, turn the shed to full.
I'll move this for now. So actually, guys, I'm thinking because that's grassed over and you've also got the tree there. Could we not maybe, because we were going to do this as access for everybody, keep that.
I like that idea.
Keep that for part of the vicarage, and then turn that, they've made that into a pond.
Bring the bushes back down that way. Keep
So
that
it's-
as the other end of the garden and put a pond that side.
Yeah,
I like me ponds.
yeah,
I
but
do
that's a
like
way
that
to
idea.
get it in, isn't it? We could do that.
Ron, you're a bloody diamond. Well done. Pond or a wishing well. Or both. We could have a wishing well.
Now, do you remember what light you put on to get that effect? The night effect?
The orange.
Yeah.
That's not an issue. I can find that again.
Okay. Shame you can't save them. But I'm actually really happy.
Ron, I do like that idea. Let me just try to get it back again, just to make sure. I'm sure.
Because I just want to write it down so we've got it, if that makes sense. Because if I can write it down, then we know we've got it.
Alexa, turn the train light off. That there.
Was that it?
It might have been just a shade
Less.
that way.
Yeah.
Right, I'll take a screenshot of that
Oh,
because
okay.
I've got the settings and everything.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the shed light white.
Like I keep my paint to certain things, I just suddenly thought.
Yeah, Ron, I like that idea as well. Thank you so much for that suggestion. But again, everyone that's been in the chat tonight, helping Grace out with, and I mean this genuinely, and I think Grace will agree with me, you've all been really, 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 really helpful with this grassing tonight. And I think, to be honest, it looks better than mine. Timber,
No.
I can sort the well out for you. Okay, we'll have a chat with you with Timber. Adrian says, don't forget a yew tree. We will find one. Aaron, you might be able to get a 00 scale gnome fishing in the pond.
Oh, yeah, I think you can actually.
Ron says gives the option for swans as well. Yes, because we could make the pond a bit bigger.
Well, we could always sculpt mould it up to bring it up to the level and then create a pond from there, or get rid of the sculpt mould. So I'm glad I haven't grassed that side, because we could even do a little path.
Just so we don't forget about it.
Rob, I actually think sculpt mould up to that level, because then it's away from the public as well. Bushes
No.
here.
No. Have it low within the house. I like the idea of it down there. Ooh. Yeah, don't touch that bit. Bushes down there. Pond here. You could make this a decent sized pond.
Well, do it there so the track goes around that way.
Yeah. God, that was a brilliant idea. That was bloody awesome. Hurricane, and you're welcome, and thank you also very much to you, Grace and Rob, as well. Well, we've only followed your guys' advice. And ducks. Sculpt them all in a bit of pond. Yeah.
Well, you could do
We'll have a mess, but trust me, that is happening.
I've also got muddling clay.
That is so happening. Yeah, Ron, please do, buddy. Please do. That would really be helpful. Hold on, just realised where's Flymo?
Oh yeah, we're so used to him being there. He hasn't been in tonight, has he?
Oh, God, buddy. Yeah, if
Send him a message. No, we can send him a message, can't we?
We've got his contact details,
Yes.
haven't we? Yeah, we'll drop him a message.
That's a very good point. That's awful that we didn't
Yeah,
actually
it might be a
realise.
bit late to send him a message now.
I think we've just got so used to him always being in.
Timber, water is a whole new skill to learn. Yeah, we've been watching, and we do like the results. Marklin of Sweden, and a few others. What?
The only thing I thought with that is Marklin of Sweden has texture, or ours won't have much texture on it, because I've got to do a pond for my farm as well, haven't I? So do you want to try it on the pond on the
They
farm
still have
first?
texture.
Yeah.
They do.
Do you want to?
Because all you need to do, all you need to do, is put a stick in the middle where you have the fountain. Look at my ponds that I've had in real life.
Do you want to try it on my farm before you run it on here, or we can always take it off? Can't we?
No, I think they're going to be two different ones.
Mine's just
'cause
going to be a
you're-
standalone water.
Yes, yours is going to be standing water. It's not designed to sustain life or anything like that.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, we'll drop Flymo a message, actually. I tried to give you helpful advice with static. Mark, trust me, you have. And before I hear any more of this rubbish, trust me, you've been very helpful. Aaron, maybe make a practice diagram with water and grass before direct on the layout. Yeah, that's what we've done with the actual grassing itself. Is we had a practice on some
It's under there.
spare polystyrene, which turned out absolutely awful, if I'm honest.
I don't think it did. It's just because you had nothing to.
Paul Woods, we worked as a team to help. You have done exactly that. Absolutely spot on, above and beyond the call of duty.
Can I just?
Andy T, church scene is looking very good. Many details to add over the coming months, Grace. Fences, trees, much more. I can already imagine the bells ringing on a Sunday afternoon. No, it might not have been the busiest of nights, but it has certainly been the most helpful of nights.
And I want people to, obviously with Mark feeling that way, obviously we ask for your opinion, and there's obviously lots of opinion because everyone does it different ways. Obviously collectively we all do certain things similar ways, like we've mixed for colours now like others do, but different applicating, different ways to applicate, different ways to do things.
Oh.
So it's not necessarily just
Brought an
complete.
MCR. I don't know if he's still in the chat or not.
Oh, so it's not just completely ignoring your advice, guys. It's just obviously there's so many people that it's so hard to you know, I'm trying to mix everybody's different opinions and then ultimately find our own way.
Yeah.
And that'll probably be a mix of different techniques.
Brilliant. Ron says, really enjoyed tonight's stream. Gets my modelling juices going. That is almost amazing diorama in its own right. Thank you, Ron. This is, I don't know if Broughton was still in, but that's his doggy. Ron Mark says, yeah, bells. Andy T, one step at a time. There's months and years ahead. Oh yeah, do you know, we've taken, since we actually worked on laying the track back in February, was it? So 8 months ago, it's taken us this far, and I'm not bothered, because what we've done so far, I think we're both happy with. But on top of all that, we've met some amazing people. Like, well, maybe not, we met a few of you, like Jason and Dan and Timber and what have you.
You've met Timber, right?
Hope to meet a lot more of you. But the community that you've helped us create, well, no, the community you created for us has been amazing.
And also, because I haven't shouted it out in a while, Finnerton Central had a Facebook page, and that's where a lot of the community that is here is on. So if you are on Facebook and want to keep that community outside our lives,
yeah, someone
that's a good place.
Someone please drop a link into Finnerton Central on Facebook. When you apply to join it, please make sure you answer all the questions. If you're not a model railwayer, just explain it as answers in those questions.
So you've come from our channel, I don't think Brian will mind that, will they?
Dan says, the easiest way, simplest water, to be multiple layers of clear varnish over a shaded painted layer. We have a search for Marklin of Sweden water toilet tissue. I think you'll come up with it. And that's the one that we're going to try on a blank piece of wood. Paul Woods, UV resin. Possibly, depending on funds at the time.
And also things like the oven ones.
David Watts, there's no right or wrong way to make a scene, but we all have our favourite methods. Trial and error, just learn by experience. Yeah, but everybody's given their input in tonight. That's my point. You've all given your input and feedback, and that's what's made it.
I just said that because I didn't want people to feel down if we haven't necessarily done all their idea. It's trying to mix everyone's together to get our own.
Aaronville, any mistakes makes it natural, just like the real world. Mine will be probably grassy and muddy. Oh, you're going to make it in Wales as well, are you?
Well, it's like here, guys, you know, there was somewhere around here that I made a little tough by accident because I caught the holder on it. But that just creates a bit in the grass. It's...
Timber's sharing his group.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Timber. We forgot about your one as well, darling.
Oh, yeah. While we're at it as well, Grace has said it on a live, on the episode, but it won't be out yet.
I'll flip the camera now.
You'll be familiar. No, I'll leave it on that.
Okay.
You'll be familiar with Tuesday's live where Grace was breaking a few bed legs. We had some chats with Timber Surf offline, and some of the beds that he actually sent out
By
were
accident,
sent out by accident because they were Timber's prototypes.
which he changed. And
Timber changed them soon after, so please, if you're going to order off Timber, do so, because the ones that were breaking are no reflection on Timber's actual work. They were just prototypes that he was test bedding, and he sent them out by mistake. So test bedding, yeah. But he was just testing. So if you want some resin, high quality resin printed stuff, then drop Timber a message at lumsdonia.co.uk or go onto his Facebook group and ask him. I just wanted to make sure that was out there in the live as well as it being out there in the episode as well. So yes, what we'll do
Ross's
is
bed legs.
we will wind this up now. Again, thank you all so much for your help tonight. So what we'll do is what we normally do is we shall mute the chat. Not mute the chat, we will mute the voice rather. So you can all say night night to each other. And
Have this on light up.
yeah, I'm going to. And you all take care and thank you again. Well, I can't thank you all enough. You've been diamonds. Thank you very much indeed. Night from me and
Night from me.